Good morning, fine people of the internet. My name is Rex Jones. I am joined by the great Anthony Graffio. Welcome to New American Journal, episode 3. How are you doing this morning, Anthony?
I'm doing good, man. I'm officially in the fold of like fighting all these people that are coming for your dad and InfoWars and you. It's pretty interesting. I'm loving it
Sure,
actually. It's a
sure.
good
What did you
time.
think of the news? And we'll get into it. What did you think about the Onion apparently leasing InfoWars?
Well, I think that you could take the building, you could take the name, but you can never take the idea. You can never take the man behind it. You can never take the movement. They could only take what they can take, and the people that are celebrating that, they don't realize that they're celebrating the brute that's going to crush them as well. Like it's such a backwards concept for these people to like cheer against our First Amendment right just because Donald Trump says Alex Jones is fried or whatever, you know.
Well, the thing is, they think they can do this forever because this has been going on since 2018, really even before that. If you talk about some of the precipitating factors, so they think that they just have carte blanche to do whatever they want, and that they'll never be punished, there'll never be an appeal, we'll never have our day in court, we'll never get heard because in their minds, it's like when we talk about war, like we're right, we have the dead kid, and they don't have the dead kid, so they're wrong. Actually, you're going to lose really bad. I think all of this that people are seeing right now, the further it escalates, I mean, they're illegally trying to seize the studio and turn the lights off and sell it to people that the bankruptcy judge, the federal one, said it couldn't be sold to. So I have a video kind of breaking this all down. I want to kind of stay on this topic today and talk about a few other things as well. We can talk about the war. We can talk about a bunch of different stuff. I know you've sent me some information, but I just want to thank everybody that's here today. Really appreciate you guys. It is a little bit rough getting used to doing the daily show here at home. It's just it would be one thing if I was doing this solo and it was easy, but I have work, I have payroll, I have rent, I have insane bills, and I'll give you opportunity a little later on in the show, and I'll show you Anthony's as well. If you guys want to support us and what we do, like the time cost to this is not free for me. It's very expensive. So thank you so much, guys, for being here. I want to go ahead and get into this. I want to play the response of the new owners or the announcement of the new owners gloating or apparent new owners. And then I want to show my dad's response to it. So from Alex Jones, the Democrat Party funded satirical newspaper The Onion is now claiming for the second time that they own InfoWars after being caught in a fraudulent bankruptcy auction in November of 2024 that was overturned by a federal judge. That's right. The Onion, actually, let's break this down a little bit. So why was it overturned? So First United, which is a company that's friendly to us, they bid 8.8 million. These people, the Onion people, they bid 1 million, 1.1 million. But in that 1.1 million, they said, well, the families are willing to make their concessions. The families. So they promised future money the families would have been owed by the operation that the families would pay back into it. You see how that's a circle? You see how that's fraud? You see how that's a scam? You see how you can't fucking do that shit? But they just think because, we're morally correct, we can do whatever we want. We can just fly around and do whatever we want. They're gonna it's like Icarus. They're gonna fall out of the sky. It's gonna happen pretty soon. This is just blatantly illegal. The Onion is now pledging to misrepresent itself as Alex Jones by literally stealing his identity so they can confuse InfoWars readers and listeners with a steady diet of lies and misinformation. President Trump shocked conservatives everywhere when he recently supported Democrat efforts to close InfoWars. And the reason why that's so key, the reason why that's such a big deal is it was the Weiss law firm that sued us that sued him. Okay? So they did lawfare against us. They then do lawfare against him with us as the model of how they're doing lawfare against him. Then he turns around, makes them his friend, and allows them to expense over $40 million in pro bono work as charity suing us. To attack us, to punish us, that's tax exempt, that's tax free. My dad is literally Satan. He's literally Beelzebub. He's the worst creature on earth. And you should get a government rebate to go out there and like shoot him with like a beanbag gun or something, There's just mobs people like, where's Alex Jones? Like, we need to tar and feather him right now. He doesn't deserve to be walking around. He doesn't deserve to breathe, basically. We're just gonna hunt you forever. And it's just, you don't get to do this to people, man. And I just, like, literally, people rape, people murder, like, people do all sorts of crazy shit, and they don't have to pay as much of a financial penalty as my dad.
Yeah, I mean, our own government double tapped the school.
Exactly.
Like they kill people.
Yeah, our own government blows up 168 little girls and more of their teachers at the elementary school. It's not like the dead Iranian children, the families of dead Iranian children can sue CNN or Fox News for manufacturing consent for that, right? But oh no, the mean evil man, Alex Jones, he said the horrible thing. Nobody even knows the shooter's name. Nobody even knows. Nobody even knows who apparently did the thing, right? No one has any idea. But it's all Alex Jones. And I don't understand how anyone can watch that documentary. And I've watched the documentary. Oh, the people were saying, I live the documentary, okay? So, like, go fuck yourself, seriously. But I watched the whole documentary, and it's literally like the sad violin player, like, do. And my daughter, she died. And it's Alex Jones' fault. It's all his fault. It's all his fault of his lies. It's like, he didn't kill your fucking kid, lady. He's not responsible for that. Somebody else did that. And that somebody else, does Adam Lanza's mother owe you $100 million? I don't think so. It's insane. Well, she could never pay. And Alex Jones has all this money. He could pay. My dad's fucking broke. My dad's been broke for a very long time. We have no money. You people lied about us. And it doesn't matter how beautiful or tragic the narrative is. Oh my God, you lost the kid, whatever. I don't care anymore. I really don't. I don't feel bad for you at all. Lost your kid. It's a tragedy. Very, very sad. But we sit here decades later in a censorious, oppressive, totalitarian world that you have built. I have no sympathy at all. You know, you took something that happened to you that was horrible, a tragedy, a national tragedy, and you milked it and you grifted it and you made it so you could make $300 million off my dad. They literally do fundraising events for they've made over $300 million. Sue me if it's not true. Over $300 million.
Wow.
Like fundraising off my dad's name. You got to help us beat Alex Jones. We just need poor families, man. And it's all bullshit. They're all richer than us. They all have more money than us. They got $74 million from Remington. Are you fucking kidding me right now? The victims. Oh my God. The victim in the 10-bedroom house. You get, you know how many houses we lost, motherfucker? You know how many people we lost? Like, it's insane. It's totally crazy because, of course, we are the real victims in all of this. We are the people that are being oppressed. We are the people that are having our rights taken away. And it's not the families directly that are doing that. They're not smart enough to be responsible for something like that. They're not evil enough to be responsible for something like that. It's the Democrat Party law firms that recognize them as the correct. It's like a Pokemon type difference, right? Like my dad's like a fighting type, so they need like a flying type or a steel type to beat him. Like they're like, okay, this matchup is just so skewed to where like your attacks will do nothing and our attacks will destroy you. That's what we do. They just raise these people up kind of like as a golem zombie. That's all this is. It's to be. I literally don't give a fuck. Okay, I believe your children died. I believe you're also horrible people. I'm allowed to say such things. This is America. This isn't the EU. This isn't China. This isn't fucking Israel. No matter how much I'm sure you'd love that to be the case, Connecticut people. This is America. Okay, and you people are censorious scumbags with a frivolous false lawsuit that has destroyed dozens and dozens and dozens of lives and generational wealth. So we will be coming after you because what you did is fraud and it is illegal. Okay, to dance around and say that my dad is the mean, evil man who destroyed your lives when you present no material evidence for damages ever. No evidence. Literally no evidence. Like there's. Like, again, sue me if it's not true. Seriously, show me where you were firebombed. Show me where you lost your job. Show me where you were attacked. They can't do it. All they will show you is someone left a note under my door one time. Someone left a note under my door. You know how many times I've been attacked, like physically? Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, literally in Connecticut, crying, wiping their tears with $100 bills. Like, oh my God, it's so horrible. It's so awful. Like, Our life actually sucks. My life is actually hard. You people won $74 million suing a fucking gun company. Okay? If I run you over in my Tacoma, you can't sue Toyota.
Mm.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have infinite, like it's creative mode. They can fly around and dump buckets of lava, and they live in their own little world, man. It's not fair to the rest of us. Take a breath. No, I won't take a breath. This is my life. This is all I've ever lived. This is all I have ever known. And you have no idea what that's like. No one in the audience has any idea what that's like, except for the people in the office who've had to deal with all of this garbage year after year after year after year. Okay? So we're passionate about this. We're not letting this go, and we can't stand these people. What do you think?
I think it's a government hit job all the way from the top. I think that the whole thing is just like to take the pen away from your dad, because the pen is mightier than the sword, you know? And
sure.
his mic is so strong that they had to silence him, and they had to find a way to silence him. And he didn't go silent at all. He actually got louder. They tried everything that they possibly could. They're still trying. And like I said, you cannot take away the idea. And, you know, now the torch will be passed down from generation. Like the InfoWar is not over. It's just begun, honestly. Like we're just getting into the fold of this fight. And what they did to your family, they will pay for. They will pay for it either here or in the afterlife, you know, because.
Yeah, sure. I mean, look at this. Look at this. What makes me angry is that InfoWars is supposed to be a family legacy. I mean, like, look, I have no inheritance. My inheritance is gone. Like literally evaporated. It doesn't exist anymore. Of course, the legend status and the man of the people status and all of that, that's worth it. And that's the true legend. But as far as like financial security, legal security, security in general, I have not had any of those in a very long time. So like it's a different world to have to live in. And I just see these people like, I'll just throw it up here. I won't play it just yet. Look at this faggot.
This guy's a pudge.
No, seriously, I don't even mean that as an insult to gay people. Like look at this weak, spineless, lily-livered toad person who has no talent, has no skill, but is completely artificially promoted. He's sitting in a neon studio that some Jew built for him. Okay, it's all paid for. Okay, it's all bankrolled. It's all a part of the program, and he's sitting in there, and these are two of the weakest people you'll ever see. But they got more power and more influence than you because they're propped up by a corrupt system. And I like my dad said yesterday, like if the power goes out for 30 minutes, these people are done.
Oh yeah,
it's insane. But they lord over us and oppress us in our lives because it's revenge of the nerds, man. That's what all this is.
Yeah, it's crazy that, like I said, like people on MAGA, not even these kind of guys, but on MAGA celebrating it. It's like, okay, you guys are aligning with the left now. You're aligning with this guy. Like that's what you're celebrating now. So it's like you might as well just put up your pride flag. You might as well celebrate the end of free speech, and it's not going anywhere. Like, you know, security and money and all that stuff. Like we can rebuild our own thing, and your father will rebuild the Alex Jones network. Will be bigger than ever. I guarantee you that. Like there's going to be so much fruit in that now, especially that he can just go full holes no bar, you know, just go all out. And he has been, you know. And what really pisses me off, I just want to say this real fast. What really pisses me off is the people that think that they have this like idea of who your father is or who your family is, and that you guys are actually just like faking this, and this is some WWE event that like, oh, they keep on, oh, the studio's going to get closed and then it stays open. It's like, no, this is a fight that you guys are actually in. There's things that have affected you and your family for real. They think your dad is some Bill Hicks shill that was made in a lab.
It's like you're playing a game or you're in a fight and then your side cheers for you to go down. They're like, just fall over already. And if they haven't fallen over, they're lying about being hurt. Like, that's literally how we get treated. And I talked about money, reputation, just security in life. Those things are all important for sure. What's really important to us as artists is our body of work. Yes. And in 2018, that was all completely terminated. I mean, like 10,000 videos on the YouTube channel. Like stuff will never get back. No one else gets treated like that. I mean, you could do like gangbang midget porn, hardcore, and that would be totally fine. But we can't exist on the internet.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Well, that tells you something. that tells you that your dad was actually making headwaves against the people that they claim that he doesn't fight against. You know, like there's so many people that are on the internet right now that like think that your dad is like a government shill or a Mossad and all this stuff. And it's like, you have no idea the immense pressure that he's under. You don't live that life. You're like some random boomer that's like in the sticks, you know, that has money and all this stuff. Like you're not fighting against a corrupt system that really there's, you know,
dude, I'm
no
actually,
way to win.
Like, I'm so done. Like you know me, I'm pretty gracious with people, and I try to give people benefit of the doubt and stuff. I am so done with just like we've been ragging on the boomers a lot and on like the uniparty like MAGA chud types. The liberals are the fucking worst, man.
Oh, for sure.
They really are. Because like a lot of time with the conservative or like the MAGA person, it's like a lot of like ignorance and aggression. This is like they know what they're doing. That's the problem.
They're evil. They're evil.
Yeah, like they're like this. This is human filth. This is what a scumbag looks like. This is somebody that's willing to come in and literally be a culture vulture and try to steal our culture. A unique culture that we created.
We need grappling matches. We need grappling matches, honestly. That's what I feel. Like legal ones, not just like fight in the middle of the street, but like we need jungle law. We need jungle law.
Thing. This person will never fight you. He'll just sue you to death. But I'm going to play it. I'll play a little bit of it.
So we've come to an agreement with the receiver that we get to take over this asset.
Yeah, that guy's a Jew.
This doesn't have any business being associated with the brand. Whatever this creature is, this does not have. Where's the aura at? Is there any aura here? Do we see any aura?
None.
Yeah, it's auraless.
Much immediately, just in a couple of days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so just to be clear then, the actual big exclusive announcement here is that The Onion has finally acquired INFOWARS.
Yes, we have. We've taken over the INFOWARS studio and the IP and the website and all that stuff. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the evening of Monday, April 20th, 2026. I come to you with grave news for the future of the First Amendment and free speech in America. President Trump has publicly joined forces with the Democratic Party, Michael Bloomberg, and others to shut down INFOWARS May 1st. He has publicly, in 2 Truth Social posts, said that he agrees with the Democrat Party and their fraudulent show trial lawsuits that they staged against us, produced by HBO in the last few years. President Trump's new head of the DOJ, when he was the deputy head of the DOJ, Todd Blanche, 6 months ago, killed Ed Martin's investigation into the government weaponization of the DOJ and CIA, illegally funding the staged lawsuits against us to shut down INFOWARS. President Trump has now fully endorsed that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you remember, in November of 2024, a year and a half ago, Ben Collins, the former censorship czar at MSNBC, now the CEO of The Onion, publicly bragged with George Stephanopoulos on national TV that with funding from Bloomberg and his Everytown gun confiscation organization, they had won a winning bid in bankruptcy court.
And they're too cheap to even pay for it. I mean, the guy, the Twilio founder, he's like a billionaire, but he wanted to have his shell company buy it for like, I think they're so cheap, they're trying to lease the place for like 80 grand a month. Like they're literally, they Jewed themselves down. It's wild. It's wild because like they didn't need to break the law to do what they did. They broke the law deliberately because they were trying to be cheap.
Wow.
Yeah, this whole story, man, like I'm telling you, me and Harrison were talking about this, about doing like Alex Jones apologetics and getting good at it. It's really insane what has happened. And I would like to go around the country and give speaking events and have guest speakers and just kind of like walk lawyers and stuff and just walk through the case and just like walk through the various violations of my dad's legal rights that occurred multiple times.
I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah, no, like that's the thing, man. It's like, what kind of activism do I want to do? For me, I think it's got to start closest to home because that's the thing I can speak on with the most authority. And it's just outrageous. Like, look at this. That's evil. It's an evil man,
Yeah.
right? That's the demon. You can see.
Yeah, it's the phenotype for sure.
You can see right there. This is the eyes that look at look at nowhere and nothing, man. And then you got this smarmy little weasel creature who's probably thinking about, how much he's going to be able to, swallow at the Tel Aviv party. Like, it's just really horrible, man. And these people, they're backed by the system. They have all this artificial power. They can do nothing. They have no originality, no original thoughts. They're just economic hitmen. They work for the system.
I said we turn the pain into power. We make this like a real fight for the First Amendment and for free speech. Take this thing all the way to the top and let people realize and recognize that this is an attack on their free speech as well.
Absolutely correct. I'm going to play the rest of it.
To take over INFOWARS. But the judge later ruled there was no bankruptcy auction that happened, and the whole thing was a fraud. We'll play a clip from that in a moment. Then we'll go to a clip from today where the same Ben Collins is on a podcast, and it's all over the news, New York Times, Newsweek, everywhere, CNN, saying that he now owns INFOWARS and now is in control of these studios where I sit in Austin, Texas. And this time, they haven't even had a court hearing. He is just announcing, I guess, because the same judge that ran the show trial in Austin, Texas, must have told him behind the scenes, unless he's just completely lying, which doesn't surprise me.
How many civil cases do you know where the judge walked the red carpet at the documentary filmed during her trial?
That's insane. I didn't know that.
This is not normal. It's not normal to walk the red carpet at South by Southwest after you've sentenced a man to pay $1 billion he doesn't have. But it's all, see, they in their minds, they're the good guys. So like for them, that's like the celebration in Star Wars where she gets the medal for blowing up the Death Star.
Yeah, I didn't know all this lore. You gotta teach me all this,
dude.
stuff.
It's that, and that's the thing. That's the real crime about all this shit. And that's why it's my responsibility and responsibility of other people at INFOWARS to be archivists and to chronicle all this stuff for you and to have a good long memory of it and to be able to regurgitate it on command. Yeah, man, it's like a 8-year-long legal battle coming up on 9 years here pretty soon. And a lot's happened during that time. And people, they don't appreciate the scope of how long it took them to actually take him down. And you have to realize if it took them this long to take him down, like he's got an argument. And most people, it just falls on deaf ears. They won't listen to it. I hope that they'll listen to me. I hope they'll give me a chance. Because literally, like if someone comes up to me and they're like, your dad, Alex Jones, he's a scumbag for what he did to those families. I just get that's a very common line. He's a scumbag for what he did to those families. He's evil for what he did to those families. I would say, okay, let's have an hour-long conversation about this. I am yours for however long you want me to be. Let's sit here. Let's discuss this. I've literally watched all of this since 2018. What do you want to know? Why do you think my dad is evil? Let me tell you why he's not. Let me tell you why he was actually screwed. And then you can tell him about the DOJ expensing $48 million to sue us. You can tell him about Remington giving them $71 or $74 million. I forget what it is. You can tell them that we were ruled guilty by default. They requested evidence that we didn't have because it didn't exist. They requested sales reports from like Sandy Hook advertising. Like they said that we were like advertising off of the conspiracy theory and making money off of it deliberately. Like, oh, we got to sell more iodine. The Sandy Hook thing is going on. We're talking about that. I grew up in that office. I've spent 17 years in it my entire life. I've been all around the nooks and crannies, listening to all sorts of conversations. I've never heard such a thing. And I've been a part of it, and we've never done such a thing. It's completely outrageous on its face. It's like when they say, ice cream sales go up and there are more shark attacks in the summer as well. Ice cream sales going up does not mean that they're causing the shark attack. Like correlation does not equal causation. But they were basically able to go into court and say he made all this money attacking these poor people, deliberately attacking them to make money. That's a total lie. Never did that, not one time. It's his right. He has freedom of speech to question events. But I think our government did 9/11 and blew up those towers and made sure the planes flew into the towers as well. Am I going to be sued now, or the 9/11 victims going to sue me for saying that it was a staged event, a false flag? Where's the line?
This is like what's happening right now with Charlie Kirk. You know, they're trying to do like the same thing to people, like don't question the narrative. Like if you do, we'll come after you. Like
Sure.
it's the same thing. And like I think it's because my personal opinion, this isn't your opinion, this isn't your father's opinion. I think it's a psychological operation. I think it's weaponized to take away the truth. And I think it's weaponized to silence the American people from speaking out on these events that have so many holes in them. And you would think that the family of the victims would want actual truth and justice when there's so many holes in that story. You know,
Yeah.
it's strange.
I agree. And there are holes in the story. And it
A
shouldn't
lot.
be illegal to say that. But they've been able to impart fear onto me. Okay. They've been able to crack me a little bit on this. And look what they've done. Don't you want to help save us? Don't you want to rescue us from our bondage, folks? Don't you want to talk to everybody you know about this case and become intensely educated on it? Because that's how I feel. I want to be free too. And there's nothing I hate more. Like, here's the thing. If you're a gangster, you're a criminal, you're an asshole, you're a sleazebag, you're a grifter, whatever. All right. You're a negative person. It's by your nature if you display that outwardly. If you're somewhat of a thug, it is what it is. At least you're honest about it. These people run around with tears in their eyes, crying all the time, and they're literally monsters. They're literally monsters. They have taken a man's free speech away. They have taken a man's business of 32 years away. They have taken employment from dozens of people away. They have taken a functional business that was paying taxes and deserved a right to exist. And say Israel has a right to exist. Say INFOWARS has a right to exist. They shuttered it all. They destroyed it all. They tried to make it all go away. They haven't even been successful yet, but that is their stated mission, is to chop my dad's legs off, is to take his platform away. What is legal about that?
Nothing.
So if you hit someone in a car accident and you owe them $1 million now, and they have $1 million asset, are they supposed to sell that $1 million asset to pay you back? Or are you supposed to take possession of that $1 million asset, piss and shit all over it, defecate on it, and throw it in the river and go, oh, that's justice now? You see what I'm saying? That's not justice. It's punitive. All right. These are compensatory damages that are supposed to be paid. It's supposed to be restitution. They're supposed to get something back that helps them heal monetarily. That's what it's about. It's about the money. But it was never about the money from these people. I saw multiple deals where they were offered tens of millions of dollars paid out over years, where INFOWARS would work and they would get money, they would get paid. They rejected it all. It was never about any of that. It was always an illegal operation to take away my dad's First Amendment rights.
Yeah.
And 13th Amendment rights too, because they want to make him work for free. So think about that for a second. Think about that. And then, the families. I don't give a fuck anymore. They're all scum. Something bad happened to them. Not denying that. Very sorry. Okay. And to the children, they're with Jesus now. But to you, to the people that grifted off that saw that as the golden goose, you killed it trying to find all those golden eggs. Now nobody cares about you. Now everybody thinks you're scum because they've seen what you've done with your mandate. Instead of, trying to heal the country, having some positive mission, you've worked with the Democratic Party to tear my father down. That's not legal.
Yeah, we need to get loud about it, man. We got to get loud about it. I'm ready. Fill me in on all the lore, and I will go out there and speak.
Sure, it'll be a process. We'll set it up.
And he is lying that he is now the owner of INFOWARS and is now in control of these studios. I just learned this a few hours ago reading it in the press. But just imagine how crazy these people are and how above the law they think they are. So here he is a year and a half ago on one of many TV programs announcing that they'd won a bid for an auction that never happened, but at least he hid behind a fake auction then. Now, on Monday, April 20th, 2026, there hasn't even been a court hearing, and he's announcing he's now the owner. Here he is a year and a half ago, and here he is today.
Yeah. At first, explain why you wanted to buy this site, what you plan to do with it.
Yeah, so we thought it would be the funniest joke of all time, basically, when we heard about it. And I think that's borne out, frankly. So INFOWARS is a...
Disgusting.
No one's laughing. Like, no one finds you to be funny. Where's the tiny hat? You got to put one on if you're going to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, like literally, I'm gonna cut back. Let's see where I'm at timestamp. I don't want to lose it. Just, like, look at this. Look at these people. Come on, damn it. I want the other guy too. But like this is like complete like factory base model. This guy should be, doing some sort of like a food delivery. Like this is not an elite specimen in any regard. This is just an average person, okay? But he's got oodles of money, tens, perhaps millions of dollars, okay? And he's been given authority and power by the devil, by the system to destroy us. Not special, not talented, can inspire nothing in people, has no hockey, but he has all the backing of the world government. It really is crazy.
Yeah, he looks like Adam Sosnick a little bit. Like looks like he should be
what I said. Tiny hat.
Yeah, for sure.
For lies and nonsense in a bad way. Like the garbage that they've put out over the last 2 decades.
And it's always garbage, trash. They'll never actually say an actual InfoWars position like pro-Second Amendment, pro-freedom, anti-government, human liberty. Nothing about it's a crazy Alex Jones. What do you believe in, the lizard people? And that's what they're going to try to do with us. They're going to try to blend our image with the false one that they raise up. It's not going to work.
Yeah. I just feel like people really need to recognize like what's happening here. And this is the major attack on free speech from the same chosen people that are doing it to us right now in different avenues and places. Like this is their mission. And for people to say your dad's a Mossad agent when like this guy looks like a Mossad agent, like trying to take him down, it's like, how does that work? How does that
100%.
work?
And just to harken it back to everything, all this is bullshit because the United States is involved in funding and is complicit and is actually taking out multiple genocides right now on the Lebanese, on the Gazans, on the Iranians attempted with the Israelis, the U.S.-Israeli empire. Jesse Waters, who manufactures consent for that every single night, has millions of dollars. Everyone goes, oh, the celebrity, the big man when he walks by. When my dad walks by, they spit on it. My dad's never manufactured consent for any war. My dad's never manufactured consent for any child murder. Where is the justice here? I really want to know. Now, of course, this guy would say, oh, but it's a limited strike and it's a justified war. It's a terrorist. They're terrorists. We have to kill him. So this guy denies their humanity. This guy probably denies the genocide. This guy denies what's going on over there. I guarantee it. I'm not speaking for him because it's his opinion.
I'm sure he is though.
I guarantee this guy is uniparty chud, full Zionist, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
So you can deny a genocide. You can deny 6 figures plus of people, women and children being murdered, civilians being murdered. You can laugh that off and say, oh, it's not a big deal. It's what it is. Isn't it cute? We're the media men. And then, oh, Alex Jones, he said people didn't die 15 years ago at a school. Oh, my God, we got to take away his entire livelihood forever. He can never work again. Yeah, I thought this was America. I thought there was justice. I thought there was a court of law. Apparently not if you're in Austin, Texas. Guerra Gamble, that fat pig, walking the South by Southwest film show, trotting out there like the Queen Sow herself. And she's just an agent of this little turd ball. I play the rest of it.
This has really hurt a lot of people. We do lies and garbage in a different way. We have a lot more fun with it than they do. We're very excited to take it over and, create a new, better path for this website.
Overnight, the judge in charge of this
ski ball.
Create a new, better path for this website.
Overnight.
When's the wedding? I want to know when the wedding is. I mean, maybe that's why they need the money. They want to have a big old gay wedding in Greece or something. When's the wedding going on, guys? Because this all sounds very, very gay.
Extremely. They should go to the Tel Aviv Dead Sea Pride Festival.
Yes, the Sodom and Gomorrah festival.
In the same area.
Yes, we'll talk about that later.
The judge in charge of this put a hold on your purchase, raising questions about the process, raising questions about transparency in the bidding process. What do you make of that? Are you confident this is still going to go through?
Yeah, look, we won the bid. We own INFOWARS, and
we won the bid. We own InfoWars. 2 total lies. They didn't win the bid. They lost the bid. It was thrown out by the judge as wrong. Okay, and that's what he said. I listened to the entire call myself, the court call. I dialed up and I listened to the whole 3 hour. What they did was illegal. Okay, not what we did. What was the other thing he said? Oh, we own InfoWars now. We won the auction. They promised $10 million of future imaginary money that they didn't have because they were so cheap. Okay. Wow. The actual cash bid, it's supposed to be an auction. The cash bid was literally 8 times higher, more than 8 times higher on the other side. The bankruptcy trustee who's in cahoots with these people gave them it. Gave them everything.
Well, they own the banks.
Yeah, it's almost like it's not fair. It's almost like things are skewed. You know?
A little bit, I'd say. A little bit.
Yeah. Feeling a little black today. Feeling a little down by the system, dude. The man's got me down today, dude.
Don't be down. Don't be down. Use this as power. This is gonna make, number one, it's gonna backfire. Like, this is basically defamation and lying and trying to destroy your father's character. And I think
I know, and I know it's our mission to make sure you're held accountable. It's so hard.
I get it.
What
brother.
do you do when someone has $100 million to just throw away against you? And that's what the Democrat Party law firms have. You know, like what do you do when, like, if my dad had just lived in Hayes County, he probably would have won all these cases. Like, that's another crazy part too, is like, how are you supposed to actually get a jury of your peers in this day and age, or a judge that will be equitable towards you?
Well, I think the way that we win is by winning the American people, you know, and the American people stand with InfoWars. You guys have had a crazy following for 30 plus years now. Like, it's not going away. It's going to grow bigger. The message is going to go out further. We're going to build this thing bigger than it's ever been. And
absolutely,
it's never going to stop. It's never going to stop. They can take the name. Like I said, they'll never take the man. They'll never take the idea. And you are I don't want to say the second coming, but you are the one that is going to carry the torch to the brightest parts. You know, I really believe in you, man.
I just want to make it so my kids don't have to work in politics for media. This ends. This will be over. Like, the cycle will not continue. I'm so tired of this already. That's what I'm realizing, is like, that's why I do this. It's why I care about doing this. I don't want to do it forever. Like, we should actually want to reach a point where we fix these problems, systemic issues. I'm tired of this, man.
I think that's what your dad's mission's been the entire time as well. And what people like really are missing here is, like, your dad started this because he saw that there was a war that was going to be taken on the American people early,
right?
You know, and so many people were asleep at the wheel, and he woke so many people up. And this is we're coming to the catalyst of this battle now. We're watching, like, the actual fruits of what your dad said in the past come to truth. So, like, everything that he had, like, you know, when we watch the old documentaries and the police state, and everything that he said is culminating now. And he's literally been fighting for the American people the entire time. And we need to get behind him. We need to get behind him. We need to get behind InfoWars, the real InfoWars, which is now going to be the Alex Jones Network. It's going to be the gray area. It's going to be everybody that's on the team. Because that's how we win this thing, is the American people. The actual spirit of 1776 needs to come together to fight this.
100%, totally agree.
We are very excited about that.
But is it true that you didn't have the highest bid?
We did.
Looking off to the side because he's lying. You did not have the highest bid, turd gobbler.
You did have the highest bid when you take into account the family's concessions.
Now, what are the family's concessions? He won't tell you, I will. The family's concessions are that, okay, we're going to take $10 million of the future money that InfoWars generates based off the valuation of Alex Jones working there, and we're going to be able to pay that to you. You see, like, my stock is going to go up $20 over the next year. All right. So you have to make all these financial payout decisions now based off the stock going up. Well, you can't predict the stock going up like that. That's actually illegal. It's fraud. So, like, you see what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't do this.
It's like a meme coin, like classic pump and dump, right?
Sure.
It's like, it's exactly what it is.
Absolutely.
They made a concerted effort to make this the best and highest bid for everybody involved.
You trust that?
No, not at all. I'm holding back for really what I want to say, you know, but he's definitely a part of the Goblin army.
look at this person, dude. Would you let this person babysit your children?
No.
Would you let this person do plumbing in your house while your wife was home alone? Like what is going on here, man? Like these people should not have the power that they have. Like, they don't deserve it. They really don't. Like, there are so many more talented, phenomenal people, all shapes and colors around America. It's the weak, spineless, chicken neck retards that are always in charge, and that's got to end. We got to put a stop to it.
Agreed.
It's like they seek to destroy everything because they hate everything because no one's ever loved them.
Yeah.
Look at that. Like here's the thing. I'm thinking about like an Al Sharpton or like a Rollo Goodlove or something. Like they'd be like, hell yeah, we took it over. We're gonna make all the money. We're gonna be rich. It's gonna be what it is. This guy's like, he's making like this kind of face. He's like,
yeah, smug, very smug.
that's creepy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
That's
smug.
much more like, here's the thing. Like, if you're gonna do this, just gloat. Like, just be honest and be like, yes, we screwed them and we want it over. But it's always the families made the concessions. Oh, they're so kind to make the concessions. You guys are in a fucking war against us, okay? You do not get to act like this is some sort of cupcake match. You tried to destroy my father's life. You tried to destroy the life of everyone that works at InfoWars. And then, it's a big cupcake battle. It's not. Be evil, be aggressive, be mean, be honest to us at least, so that we can rise to meet the challenge.
Well, this is something that they always do, right? They play the victim, and then they use this whole entire culture to make people have sympathy for them, that they're the victims as they strike you. You know, this is something that this group of people are known for, you know, and that's exactly what's happening here. They're using the victims that are trying to destroy your father as well. Obviously, you know, this is like a whole entire, like you said, the judge walking down the red carpet, all of this stuff. It's like, these are all people of the same caliber. And I would say it's probably a Jewish thing, you know, my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah.
So we're very excited to take that over. And look, it's Alex Jones. If he just handled this graciously and moved away, that would be the funniest part of this whole situation. So we've come to an agreement with the receiver that we get to take over this asset pretty much immediately, in a couple of days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so just to be clear then, the actual big exclusive announcement here is
Just to be clear, like this guy's about to nut.
People shouldn't be in front of cameras and microphones. They wouldn't be if they didn't have tens of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars in dark money backing from evil groups that want to use them to control you and make you weak. Like, everything I've ever done has been bankrolled by the viewers and listeners who wanted to see me do it. These people, no one has ever wanted to see this.
No.
This is crazy. They want this guy to have my job. Unbelievable.
that the Onion has finally acquired InfoWars.
Yes, we have. We've taken over the InfoWars studio and the IP and the website and all that stuff. Yeah, because initially we were going to, put some of our favorite old Onion writers in charge of it and just do a bunch of like scams, like send us $100 and we'll send your grandson $20.
No
That's
way,
not
he
funny.
just said that. So Jewish.
Where's the
man.
fucking joke, retard?
He should just rub his
like-
hands as he says that. That's a
Dude.
hand rubbing situation.
Dude, it's
right there.
literally, he's not going to say what race it is, but that's crazy. Oh,
Run
so we're
scam.
going to make a joke on the network where, you send us $100, we're going to send you $20 back. Like, come on, man. The jokes write themselves.
You are the joke.
Dude, holy crap, man.
Wow.
It's just like, look at this. Look at this body type.
No aura. Pudge.
What the hell?
Melting.
What the
Like,
hell?
Melting candle.
These people are going to be in our studio? Are you kidding me?
Look at the shoulders. Just no,
Oh
no
my
broadness
gosh.
at all. No
Dude, these are like
testosterone.
wormhole people. This is insane.
That was the kind of thing that we were going to put on the front page, which I think we still might do, by the way. And then we were like, well, is that really doing this justice? Could we do something much bigger and better? So the good news is over the last 18 months, and the bad news for Alex and everybody else involved on the other side is it gave us a lot of time to think about what this could be.
It's gonna be nothing.
Hey, hey, here's the thing, dude. Gave you a lot of time to think about it. Doesn't mean a lot. You got 2 brain cells. Okay, like you're not capable of original thought. So your big scheme, the big plan is all $100, $20. You're a fucking retard. Like seriously, you don't have any media instinct, any media talent, any knowledge of media, any knowledge of what it takes to keep people entertained or informed. It's all just a giant scam. Ironically, they call us grifters. It's a giant grift for them. They're the grifters. They're the ones that don't care.
Yeah, it's a huge grift. Huge.
Dude. Oh, I can't say what I want. I can't say it because it's not Christian. It's not Christian to say, so I won't say it.
Repent.
I can't stand this guy.
And make some phone calls.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Democrat Party, in their many years of persecution of me, has admitted on national news, this is about silencing me and developing a blueprint, a template, to be able to silence everybody else. And the very same operation playbook was used against President Trump. And now he's openly joined forces with this. Now, 6 months ago, when Todd Blanche, deputy AG, now head AG, killed the investigation into what happened to us, I didn't blame Trump. I didn't come after Trump because of that. It was his Iran war, foreign power running us, ignoring the Pentagon, the intelligence agency saying that Iran wouldn't fall in 4 days like Israel said. It was so dangerous. That's why I came out against Trump. But I will tell you, since I've come out against Trump, all hell has broken loose. Not just this, but all these other mainstream media articles attacking me viciously. And that's because clearly Trump has made a deal with the deep state and the Democrats to throw the midterms in 7 months. The poll numbers for Republicans are in the toilet. They're going to lose the Senate as well. The fix is in. Trump knows going after his biggest MAGA influencer supporters and talk shows and journalists is doing this, and it's part of the deal, and it's so incredibly sad and so incredibly dangerous. So I want to challenge you to just go to X and type in Alex Jones, The Onion, INFOWARS, and to look at the different interviews they've done today, to read the news articles, the quotes. If you go to this article out of the New York Times titled, The Onion Signs New Deal to Take Over INFOWARS, they literally say, well, because Alex Jones is such a horrible liar, we're not going to parody him, and we're going to lie for money. That's a straw man defamation. They silence me. They try to get me off air so they can then take over my identity, do horrible things, and say it's in my name. I'm going to show you a trailer right now that they just put out. They put out a bunch of these where they say we're the new INFOWARS and try to misrepresent what we cover to try to confuse you that that's actually me with a guy they're using that has a voice similar to mine, and they admit they're doing it. So not only through lawfare are they trying to hijack this operation, they admit they're doing it to confuse people and discredit our serious work against the poison shots, against war, against human trafficking, against Jeffrey Epstein, against the pedophilia. This is how the deep state strikes back. Here is them openly putting out videos that they say is the template to deceive people to think that I'm the one putting this out, literally stealing my identity to hurt the people of this planet.
I think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will run for president.
They turn me into something I'm not.
The human pig.
Is that where God comes from?
You are being lied to.
Crab salt.
Slop.
Now, look, we created an entire new art style at InfoWars. It's the birthplace of alternative media. All the kind of like military style stingers you see, the cinematic stuff you see, a lot of that was developed in the mid 2000s and early 2010s at InfoWars by people like Rob Dew, people like Aaron Dykes, people like Wes, people like John Harmon, people like there's a giant list of people that are responsible for the current art style, Adon, other people like that, Robert Castaneda. What they're doing with this stinger here, you got to pay attention. See, they made it gay and they've removed the InfoWars logo and they put the onion thing in the middle. They are not capable of coming up even with the idea of that stinger on their own. They had to steal that from us too. They have to completely skin suit us and wear our image because they recognize that there is power in our image and they have none. So they must borrow their power like they do from the devil and everyone else. They must borrow and steal something that does not belong to them. This does not belong to you. This art style was never yours. Our logo will never be yours. When people see that, they will be revolted. They will vomit.
For sure. Yeah, it's complete slop. Complete slop. It's like it's going to be like the Babylon Bee. You know, it's just another Jewish entity that's going to try to make jokes that aren't funny, and I guarantee they'll probably
lose money.
Yeah, and like I just want to say one thing real fast, if that's cool. I think like what we need to really focus on is like this isn't just an attack from the Democrats. This is an attack from the Uni Party. Like,
right.
As we see, like the Democrats and the Republicans are working together. Your dad literally just said Trump is now aligning with them. Todd Blanche is aligning with them. It's because they've always been working together. You know, we've all just been under this trick of the two-party system that, oh, we have to fight against each other like it's a WWE match. But in reality, these people are all working against the American people. And we need a new party.
Yeah, no, we do. We got to break the two-party system. And my dad had a caller call in, and he was talking about that. My dad was like, well, it's set up to be a two-party. Well, like it's been set up for 100 years against us. So it's time to do something new. And here's the thing. You talk about parliamentary systems and having a bunch of different parties and problems with that. And there are issues with that, right? Like you can get a coalition, like you look at like Keir Starmer's UK, where he's incredibly unpopular, but he's still able to stay in power and do what he wants to do or needs to do to destroy the country because he has kind of built the coalition. I would say that by leaving this whole thing behind, it's going to force people to kind of invent their own cults of personality, and it's going to move away from the monoculture. Like the monoculture of the Democrat Republican Party. I don't care if someone's a little loopy. I don't care if somebody's a little weird. If that person cares about America, I mean, that's 1,000% more authentic, more real, more pro our future than anyone we got in government right now.
I agree.
Seriously.
And people call you liberal for that, though. People call you liberal for that. It's
I don't care. Well, the thing is like those people are brainwashed. Those people are on the plantation.
For sure. Yeah. And it just needs to end. Like we need a new party. We need people that actually care about our country. We need to uproot the deep state out of our country. And the deep state, obviously, their only real mission is to just give all of our money to foreign nations, you know, and to destroy everything in the name of that foreign nation, you know.
Absolutely correct.
That's what it is.
Yes. Now, I want to give you an opportunity and myself an opportunity to plug as well. We're small business owners, manufacture these things ourselves. We ship these things out ourselves as well. Anthony, you've got kind of like the best beef tallow in America right now, the Ungovernable Project beef tallow. You've got it for cooking, you got it for skincare and wellness as well. Why don't you tell them about it?
Yeah. So get off the seed oils, guys. Start cooking with tallow. It's amazing for you. It has vitamins A, D, and K. It will boost your CLA. You'll be losing fat. It's a fat that actually makes you lose fat. I know that's an oxymoron. It makes your food taste better, more satiating feeling. You're not getting that bloat. It's also amazing for skincare. This is actually called our AHA honey. This is infused with real wildflower, and we have Manuka honey in there. And like the Manuka honey, the MGO that you can get in the Manuka honey is like 100 at the store. This is 850. So if you have like an open wound, this will actually help close an open wound. That's how strong that Manuka honey is and how powerful it actually is. We have skincare, we have deodorant, we have a beard balm coming out. It would really help support. Go to www.theungovernableproject.com. And, you know, if you guys order, you're actually helping me and you're helping Rex because I'm trying to work with Rex to get into his shipping center.
We're all in this together.
Concurrent. Yeah.
We're all in this together. I do shipping. Anthony's doing manufacturing. Super amazing. You're going to want to support Ungovernable Project. Go to theungovernableproject.com. It's all there, theungovernableproject.com. I want to tell you all again, of course, like here's my pitch to you. If you want to support me in what I'm doing, and what I'm doing is going live 6 to 7 days a week, okay, for y'all doing multiple 3 or 4 hour plus shows combined with the show I do on Sunday with Tim. I am a businessman. I have run my business, my e-commerce fulfillment, manufacturing business for 5 years now. Times are really tough. People's buying power dropped off a cliff after 2024. That's why I'll always do budget premium. I guarantee for the price, for the quality, you're not going to find something else that has melatonin, GABA, magnesium, L-theanine, L-tryptophan, valerian root, blue chamomile extract, straight from Germany, CO2 blue chamomile extract, hops flower extract, lemon balm. It's got everything that you might have in a nighttime tea or a sleep supplement or 4 combined together into a perfect pill. This is hundreds of thousands of units sold. The top product on the InfoWars store for many a year. Knockout sleep support. That's available at 50percentoff.com. I've also got a whole bunch of other stuff available at 50percentoff.com. There really is something for everybody. I've got, of course, Classic Brain Force Plus. And when this is gone, this is gone. This was not coming back. If you want original inventory, the last that remains, I've got Brain Force Plus. You can get it right now at 50percentoff.com. I've also got a bunch of phenomenal oral care products here as well. If you want to buy some toothbrushes, everyone needs a toothbrush, right? Or if you need to buy peppermint or bubblegum toothpaste, it's fluoride free. It's got iodine in it, that classic Dr. Jones formula. You're going to want to go to 50percentoff.com and check out those deals. We talk about skincare. I've got a nano silver wound gel that's very, very good. So if any one of y'all are interested in that, I've got that all at 50percentoff.com. It's got the knockout, it's got the brain force, got Shroom Force products on here as well. But it really is that knockout that I want to tell you about. This is like cream of the crop, marquee, non-habit forming, amazing sleep formula. I take this nearly every night. Now, when I don't take it, like the past 2 nights, I've been taking Dreamwave. Now, what is Dreamwave? So JonesCBD.com, this is another one of my stores, is my attempt to do something really incredible with the CBD, to use it as a powerful kind of all-purpose anti-inflammatory, nootropic, human optimization blend, because it really is amazing what CBD does for you, combined with powerful supplement ingredients to make incredible supplement formulas. So with this, we've got 50 to 100 milligrams German CO2 extracted blue chamomile, okay? And we've got 3 to 6 milligrams of melatonin, and then you've got 50 or 1,500 milligram in a total bottle, 50 milligrams of a CBD in that full dropper. So, I mean, just tell me where you're going to get a better deal for under $40 on any and all that stuff. And I'm of the opinion that everyone should take melatonin if it agrees with them. I'm of the opinion that everyone needs to supplement in one form or another. And I've got a bunch of different formulas on here. I've got the nano emulsified ultra green nano CBD. It's in a lecithin layer. So like my grandma, she doesn't like the taste of the CBD and whatever. So what she does, she just puts it in orange juice. She drinks it, and then boom, it's 90% bioavailable. It gets to everywhere it needs to go. Super awesome for her back pain, stuff like that. People that are older really like this formula. Tastes a little bit stronger, but that's because you're just supposed to squirt it down, basically. And then I've got this. This is literally, it's funny. They're selling Ultimate Chill now, which is like ashwagandha and theobromine, I think, on alexjonesstore.com. I made this product like 2 years ago. Okay, because I knew these are my dad's 2 favorite nootropics. He loves the ashwagandha and he loves the theobromine. So I put them together and I added CBD, CBG to it. I mean, like, these are very cool formulas. And like, I don't make something to where it's like, oh, I go to the white label company. Oh, yes, sir. I pay $15 a unit to make the thing. No, I'm making the stuff myself. It's all original ideas. It's my formula kind of theory and knowledge and inspiration of stuff I wanted to make for literally decades. And when you go to the store and you support me and you support Anthony, these are our passion projects. These are the things that we care a lot about. Like, this is something that gets me excited to wake up in the morning and go, damn, I get to formulate something new for somebody. Like, take Owen, for example. I formulated Crash Out Energy pre-workout for Owen Shore. He's been selling it. It's doing really well. We worked on that for weeks. We had like 13 different versions of it. Okay. So other people that are in the supplement industry, that are in the supplement game, they don't have the same level of care when it comes to stuff like this. They don't care about designing products. They don't care about coming up with the absolute best price and the absolute coolest thing possible. Like Dreamwave, this is even more knockout, because like everyone loves knockout and everyone knows I sell knockout now at 50percentoff.com. This is a really, really cool formula. It gives you crazy cool dreams. You sleep great. You wake up refreshed. Tastes amazing. Especially you should get a little bit of water in your mouth after you leave it on your tongue for like 10, 15 minutes. Just this beautiful, full blue chamomile flavor just fills your mouth. You're like, oh, where was this all my life? Well, it's on JonesCBD.com. And if you're interested in it, it's available for you. I want to just do a quick rundown again. Got Knockout Sleep Support, 50percentoff.com, and a bunch of other products as well. Supplements on here. Got oral care on here as well. And then we've got Jones CBD, got Dreamwave, got Ultra Green, Ultra Chill. Really suggest you check out Dreamwave if you haven't already. And then we've got the Ungovernable Project. We've got the Beef Tallow, which is incredible, amazing, bioavailable. Like you said, the CLA helps you lose fat. We've got the incredible skincare products, which I really love very much, especially this one, the Wiseman's Gift. Need to get more of this one from.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
A little bit of plugging there. We appreciate everyone who tolerates that. We appreciate everyone who backs and supports us. We appreciate everyone who's here watching the show. You didn't have to watch the show this morning. We're honored that you took the time and spent it with us. And like, we're honestly, I'm reeling a little bit from the news. Like, you've noticed, like, all I've talked about for the past, like, gosh, the war's been going on for over a month. It's so crazy. All I've been talking about since the Iran conflict kicked off again was the Iran conflict. I'm talking about this now because I genuinely, it's just, you forget that you're going to lose the office. You forget that you're going to be out of there. Because like 2 years ago, they tell us that we're going to be out of there. And I cry in there. I'm like, it's over. Like, it's just my home. It's gone. And now I'm just like, kill it. Like, just be on with it already. Let us move on to something bigger, better, greater. And that's the beginnings of what we're doing here on this show today. Also on Gray Area, Thursday, Sunday, me and Tim Tompkins. Also just on InfoWars, whenever you see me on there, just all of us in general. This is what we're doing. We're preparing for the next adventure.
Yeah, and it's going to be a good adventure, man. I think that Christ is fully behind us in this mission. You know, that's the most important thing, is that we exalt him over all. And,
sure.
And the truth is behind us. And the truth will set a storm against these people. You know, the pride always comes before the fall, and those people are very prideful, and they will fall.
Sure. Oh gosh. All right, we got Trump tweet.
Before we go to that, can I just say one more thing also?
Shoot.
Like how you said, just like we've been talking about the war and all this stuff, and now how you want to kind of switch gears and talk about this. It's because this is the war on your actual life.
Right.
You know, this is like you're a soldier in that war. Like you're not a casualty, but you're fighting in this war, right? Like,
right.
It's important for you to actually like be fighting on the home front, like our soldiers should be, not
right. And
over distant wars. But we can do both, obviously.
Right. And it's also important to realize that like if like we can't lose hope in this entire situation. And like they want to demoralize you. They want to get you to just be like, oh, well, it is what it is. I don't want the network to go away out of wanting the network to go away and be like, oh, she want freedom. We want the network to go away so we can do something even bigger. That's what it's all about. So like that's where the real like strike me down and I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Like it's just this lightsaber duel has gone on for too long. I want to see my dad get gutted. The world has to see it because then maybe the world will care. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The moment that we actually get taken off the air, the moment that they go in there and they try to do their like a gay pride version InfoWars or whatever. I mean, the metaphysics of that, people will be reviled by it. They'll reject that. I want to see it happen. You know,
and we get to troll them the whole time.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
It's true. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to this because it's every day, and I've said this many times. All you got to do a show, it literally just talk about Trump because like he literally says something new every like 8 hours, and he always tweets Central Time for me between the hours of 4 a.m. and 10 a.m. So it's perfect for the morning show. We always get to see what Unc is plotting on. We'll go ahead and read this. Why is this is bizarre? Okay. I have always been a fan of Tim Cook and likewise Steve Jobs, but if Steve was not taken from planet Earth so young and ran the company instead of Tim, the company would have done well, but nowhere near as well as it has under Tim. For me, it began with a phone call from Tim at the beginning of my first term. He had a very large problem that only I as president could fix. Most people would have paid millions of dollars to a consultant who I probably would not have known, but would have said that he knew me well. What's the come on, man? I'm tired of this, Unc. Like you're a genocide artist. I don't care about your
glazing yourself.
Most people would have paid millions of dollars to a consultant who I probably would not. Okay. The fees would have been paid, but the job would not have gotten done. When I got the call, I said, wow, it's Tim Cook. It's Tim Cook from Apple calling. How big is that? I was very impressed with myself to have the head of Apple calling to kiss my ass. No. Come on, Unc.
So bad.
Dude, it's the dude at the nursing home who's like 90 years old and he like really wants to fuck the cleaning lady. Like that's it. You have to be like, Grandpa, we're gonna put you in a rubber room. Like you can't touch people without their consent. And you're like, and it's like, no. Great Grandpa Trump, please. Like it's concerning. All right. Anyway, he explained his problem, a tough one as it was. I felt he was right and got it taken care of quickly and effectively. That was the beginning of a long and very nice relationship. Well, Tim Cook's gay. So what does that mean? During my 5 years as president, Tim would call me, but never too much, and I would help him where I could. Is that a euphemism? Years later, after 3 or 4 big helps, I started to say to people, anyone who would listen, this guy is an amazing manager and leader. Does he have videos? Does he have the Epstein file?
Probably.
Wow. Okay. Maybe that's what's going on here. I started to say to people, anyone who listens, this guy's a great, amazing manager and leader. He makes these calls to me. I help him out, not always, because he will occasionally be too aggressive in his ask, and he gets the job done quickly without a dime being given to these those very expensive millions of dollars consultants around town who sometimes get it done and sometimes don't. Anyway, Tim Cook had an amazing career, almost incomparable. I guess he's retired.
Yeah, he stepped down.
So my dad gets laughed at, gets called bankrupt, fried, low IQ, after he's been the ardent defender, supporter, loyalist for Trump for over a decade. Tim Cook, the gay Apple CEO, billionaire, whatever, Trump will write him an entire love letter. And why is that? Because Tim Cook, I'm sure, has contributed to Donald Trump or Donald Trump's family or Donald Trump's friends getting paid.
He's a part of the technocratic empire, you know,
Wow.
that Trump's aligned with now. Larry Ellison.
It is a weird post. It's very bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is just, he's showing his dedication to the technocratic takeover of this, what I believe is going to be a digitized beast system. You know,
Dude, I actually don't like the mean tweets.
now I'm done with them.
Yeah, the mean tweets might actually be a problem. They are a problem, actually. It is. The president should proofread at least before he puts something out. Like that, he's riddled with spelling errors as well. Like it looks bad for the country.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's not the Biden argument of wanting dignity back. They're all insane, and it is kind of almost better that Trump is like he can't hide who he is. So like we all have to see it, and I think that is waking a lot of people up. But it's very disturbing because he's got the nuclear football. Did you see this story that came out about Kane and Trump having the fight, the argument? I think we covered this yesterday, right?
Yeah. They pulled him out of the room.
Yeah, talk about that a little bit if you would.
Well, I think like he's a megalomaniac and he's also riddled with dementia, and that's like a scary mix, you know. So
horrifying.
It's like
terrible.
It's like drinking and taking Xanax, you know, like you're gonna black out.
Drinking, taking Xanax, and driving.
Yeah, fighting a cop. Like
25th
Amendment. I mean, it has to be done. Like there has to be good people within the people's house that are gonna stop this guy because he's literally going insane.
Dude, well, that's the thing is like 2026, like we're about to be 5 months in. We're not even halfway done yet. And there won't be any sort of real accountability until November. We are going to watch the insanity go to the moon. I mean, it already has with the war and all the violence, right? Like you can't argue with that. You can't say the insanity hasn't already gone to the moon. But like we're going to see some full deranged stuff out.
Yeah, and you know, the more that I watch this, I just feel like this is what he was put in there for, order out of chaos. You know, I don't know if you watched the Tucker Carlson thing with his brother, but they at the end of the show, they talked about that. They're like, was this whole entire thing Trump was just put in there, like to do this? Like,
yeah.
I think a lot of people are starting to have that realization that he was always chosen to be this chaotic figure, you know, whether it's from dark magic or whatever, but he was chosen for this position. And the whole entire like kayfabe of like fighting with Hillary Clinton and all that stuff. Even I think every single injustice thing that happened to him, Russia, all these things were set up to make him look like he was like this victim and attacked and whatnot. And really it was just to build the base so he can come and do exactly what he's doing now. My opinion.
No, I totally agree. We talk a little bit more. I'm trying to find something.
Yeah, I mean, this is just like, you know, you can go into, like I said, dark magic, whether it's he's taken on the actual rabbi spirit, if he is the moon child. There's so many different ways that we can go with it. But really, it's he's choosing to rule out of chaos. He sees himself as a Cyrus figure. He sees himself as a dictator. Like he really is a dictator at this point, like grabbing presidents in the middle of the night, doing war crimes, doing all this stuff. Like basically you can say whatever you want about the left. I agree. They're absolutely insane, but he's proving them right on every single thing they've ever said.
Blowing up the school is everything to me, man. Like you can't, there's no running from that. There's no hiding from that. There's no denying that. In fact, I've got the video downloaded on my phone of Trump and Pete Hegseth saying that it was actually Iran that did it and not us. My dad apparently, according to allegedly, said a shooting didn't happen. They're saying a bombing didn't happen.
From a Tomahawk missile that's only
Where's
made
the justice?
in America.
I'd like to know. I'd like to hear about the legal system. I'd like to hear about the poor families. Fuck the families, honestly. Fuck the families, because the families aren't talking about that school right now. Families aren't using, you know, their tragedy to draw attention to the greater tragedy happening right now, the genocide. They don't care about that. We talk about that.
Yeah.
Look who gets punished. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. Well, it's not the right families, you know.
Right.
It's the brown people.
That's right. Yeah, they don't have a Berg at the end of the name, so they don't matter. They're not human.
And it's the brown people. It's the people, our enemies, right? Our mortal enemies that we must fight the muzzies. So, you know, they don't matter if their little children get blown to bits or raped by dogs or whatever, you know.
This is another one. So apparently there's like 8 Iranian women that are to be executed or something, according to Trump. Who knows if it's true, whatever. And I just saw this and it popped in my head. Like, this reminded me of the story of the wrestler and all the other stuff. And just like the protester narrative in general, because they realize, they say, well, everyone knows the nuclear thing was BS. Everyone knows the nuclear thing is not real. Everyone knows that the ballistic missile threat to the United States or ICBM thing is not real. What do we do to get the American people outraged enough to support ground invasion? Well, we say, oh, they're killing the protesters. And then we show them photos of cute women and go, oh, don't you want them to still be alive? Don't you want them to be okay? My question is, why are they all not wearing head coverings?
This is AI.
Yeah.
Clearly AI. Those aren't real people. There's no way.
And to the Iranian leaders who will soon be in negotiations with my representatives, I would greatly appreciate the release of these women. I'm sure they will respect the fact that you did so. Please do them no harm. It would be a great start to our negotiations. Thank you to your attention to this matter, Donald J. Trump.
By the way, he's sharing a very known Hasbara agent, Ayal Yacobi.
Sure.
Another chosen one, right? I don't believe those people are real. But what I am seeing in Iran is they are going to execute people, but the people that they're going to execute are Mossad agents that tried to do a color revolution in their country. So,
well, let's look at that. Let's look at that, because Mark Levin's got a take on that. He says,
arm the Iranian people. In my honest opinion, the people of Iran need to be armed, even if there are divisions among various opposition groups. We cannot defeat the regime, which has demonstrated time and time again it must be defeated, without the people within Iran having a fighting chance to destroy the regime from within. I am not sure what the hesitancy is, Mr. President. If arms are stolen, by whom and for what? Regardless, it is the most direct way to take down this regime. As I pointed out before, President Reagan used as part of his doctrine against the Soviet Union in Afghanistan, Angola, Nicaragua. My Mark Levin's getting pretty good.
it is. It really is. It's impressive.
It hurts, though. My tum-tum hurts. I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, it's like, this is the thing that I don't get, man. It's like, if the Chinese... if the Chinese Communist Party was giving homeless people rocket launchers and like cell phone jammers and was telling them to like run around and like attack American cities and affect regime change, that would be considered terrorism, right? Would that not be considered terrorism?
Of course, yeah.
So how is it not terrorism when we do it, but terrorism when they do it? And this is the key thing about, like, I just laugh at the people that pretend that we have a legitimate government. Like, Dave Smith is 100% right. We are the largest state sponsor of terror in the world.
For sure. No question. No question. And
yeah, it's like,
they tried dropping off guns to the Kurds, and the Kurds were done, and they just stole all the guns. I love it.
Right.
Like, we just got all new weapons and just took it. They didn't. Like I said yesterday on the show, is like, the people got behind the IRGC more than ever. Like, the regime change is not going to happen. You're going to send some people guns over there, and they're just going to get slaughtered. They're going to get slaughtered not even by the IRGC. They'll get slaughtered by the citizens of Iran. Like, because they want the IRGC. This is, whether you like it or not, it's a Muslim nation. They want to be Muslim, but there's Christians there and there's Jews there. They're not stopping them. They're not cutting off their heads. None of that stuff is real. This is all a lie. The people that are going to be executed are Mossad agents, are people that are burning down ambulances, breaking into police stations. Imagine if Antifa did that. Like, look what happened with January 6th, what they tried to do to people, right? January 6th, no weapons involved at all, by the way, right? Now, look at people that are actually in the streets burning down police stations, trying to take weapons, trying to fight and do a color revolution, they would be killed in the middle of the street as well. Maybe not executed and hung by cranes or whatever they do in Iran. They would just be shot in the middle of the street.
Right.
They shot Alex Preddy in the middle of the street because he kicked a cop car.
Right.
So, like, you really have to use your mind here and think, like, just because you don't live there, they can propagandize everything to us to make us think that, oh, there's these people
absolutely.
and they're innocent, they're going to get killed.
And the ICE thing is really monstrous. And let's examine this for a second. We wanted mass deportations. We wanted the people gone. But how do you do that? You don't do that with a brown shirt police force created to serve the Patriot Act in 2003. You make it impossible for them to get a car or to rent here and to work, and they just go home. That's literally all you have to. Maybe give them free travel back. You know, like it's like that's literally all you have to do. And we could have solved this problem very, very easily. We could solve this problem anytime we want to. It's never been about solving the problem. It's always been about advancing control.
So true. And we had them in our airports. Like, we're giving them consent to do this to us on a large scale. It always starts with, oh, it's the immigrants, oh, it's the Muslims, and then it comes right back around on the American people. So we're giving them consent to do this to us. And isn't it interesting that the people that got killed for the whole entire ICE situation is a white woman and a white man? They didn't kill the Trendy Agua and all these gang members and all these people that were holding up actual apartment buildings with AK-47s. They kill a guy that kicked the cop car and a woman that was trying to turn away.
Right.
Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's an attack on the American people. It's not an attack on the illegals that are here. And the fact that Trump is just bringing more in, he's going to bring more in. Like, I don't know if you saw, but like basically the Mexican people or whatever, they're going to work in the fields again or whatever. So the people that already got removed, they're coming back in. The whole entire thing with the immigration policy, in my opinion, it should have been, we got violent criminals off the street, right? Like, get the most violent ones out, and then we'll deal with like everything else, you know, from an immigration policy. But let's get like the gang members, let's get all of them out, right? And I just feel like that wasn't the concerted effort at all. Like, it was just more about just causing chaos in the street and like people getting used to, like you said, like brown.
Dude, it was about making people hate. Right. It was about making people hate the idea of voting for a right-wing candidate. That's what Trump has been about. It's the utter perversion of every ideal that we've ever pertained to stand for. That's Trump is literally the enemy. He's the enemy of the American people. He's our enemy specifically. Like I said, like, it's a type matchup. Like, it's a really bad type matchup for us. Like, there's not really anything we can do. It's like he seems to be immune to a lot of our attacks, and his attacks actually really hurt us in a way that we haven't been hurt before. So it is a situation where here we're just reeling. We have to realize the truth is also on our side, and everything will come out. And I think even just this year, man, like, you can't do this. You can't do genocide and get away with it. Like, we've all seen the footage, we've all seen the videos, we've all known what's happened. But the moment that the ground invasion escalates or more American troops die, and he comes out there, he does the same song and dance, there's going to be a day where it gets old. And that day is coming really soon.
I agree. I think the sands of time are racing against him as well. I think he's sick. I think he's trying
falling
to
apart.
hide.
He's withered. Yeah,
I agree. I think it's like we're going to get another weekend at Bernie's here. You know, another Biden situation where
I think we're already there. Like, I think that's a huge factor to all of it. I think a big factor, and I'm not making excuses for Trump. I know you think like it's all preordained and whatever. And I'm leaning towards that more now. Like, I do think that like he's set up by Roy Cohen to do this type of thing and to be president. I'm leaning more towards that as time goes by. Oh, what was I going to say? Fuck. I think it's a thing as to where, sure, he may be evil and makes bad decisions or whatever, but to be this criminally stupid, it's because they keep him awake, 20 hours a day. And then he sleeps in shifts. And like, it's like he probably lives like Frodo when he puts the ring on. Like, everything's just dark and shadowy. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I agree.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I think Jared Kushner is running the entire administration.
That's the worm tongue. It's the worm tongue creature.
For sure. No question. Because why is, number one, he's not in the administration at all. Why is he going over there and doing peace talks? Like, what? he's literally like one of the catalysts of the people that believe in Chabad Lubavitch and want to bring in the third temple. Why is this guy going over there and having peace talks for us? Just
And
makes
we've
zero-
got
zero
massive
sense.
terrorist attacks. I think there are terrorist attacks happening in various energy sectors across the globe. This is the new COVID. They're trying to walk in the new economic shutdown, the new economic crisis. There are just going to be these world calamities, these world events that are totally avoidable. We're going to vote for people that promise to get us out of them. They're going to get us into more of them. That's what it is.
Yeah, isn't this in Texas?
No, this is India.
Oh, okay. Well, one happened in Texas last night, and also a giant power plant in Romania. So there was like 3 in one day. So I totally agree. They're going to try to do like energy lockdowns.
Sure. And we got Sinister Mace in the chat. He says, I didn't trust Trump, but I did take him at his word as a businessman. That's kind of where I stood too. It's like, I thought he would want to, have a good country, right? I thought he liked America. He hates America. He only loves himself. He likes Israel, actually.
Loves it.
That's his favorite country.
Loves it. Loves it.
So,
yeah, but if you look at it, even like from him being a businessman, you have to actually look into the people that bankrolled him and got him his money. He literally got out of bankruptcy from Wilbur Ross. That's the Rothschilds. So we never looked at these connections because we were so under the illusion of who Trump was. And when you really go back and you see that he's always been connected to like this blackmail ring, to this kosher Nostra, this Jewish mafia, it's very telling on why he's doing everything that he's doing now. You kind of got to go back and study tape on who the man actually is and why he was put in this position. Miriam Adelson, he was already, we're talking about Miriam now, but Sheldon was working with him even more. Like Sheldon Adelson had like a personal, I can go to the White House at any time and go and bark orders at the president. So he's been connected to this for a very long time. It's just that we ignored all the red flags. Even in the first administration, I mean, he gave the Golan Heights. He gave the Jerusalem embassy. His literal face is on the third temple coin. Like, it's just that we ignored it because we were all under the illusion that he's this America first guy. He LARPed. He used the 1776 standing point and he LARPed completely. He was a complete LARP to all of us. And now we're just seeing the fruits of who he actually is. But really, for the people that are still stuck in the MAGA cult, go back and see who he was and then realize why everything that's happening now is happening, of who he is. It's always been kind of a Jewish thing, to be real with you. He's always been under these people's umbrella.
let's see really quick. Let's do this. Let's see if I can, I'm going to use Claude. Claude will be based, not ChatGPT. Give me 1 second here. Thank you so much, Anthony, for doing this with me.
Of course. I love it. I love the chat too. You guys have amazing things to say. I'm always looking over. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, we love you in the chat. Shout out Armfair. Shout out Sinister Mace, Parish Palace, Eric Morris, Ivan Langley, Vinland. Sorry if I missed anybody. The Goblin, Holly Moore, T. Blett. Shout out T. Blett. Shout out G. Shout out Tiger Shark XL. Shout out Dahlia Gray. Shout out Regis King. Shout out Earn, Give, Repeat. Shout out Noticer. Shout out Minji. Shout out On Hood. That's a cool
On Hood.
name. Yeah. Shout out Ryan. I'm getting chats from the YouTube and Rumble. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Someone said, so the Jews really do rule the world. I say it's the Jew world order.
Well,
That's what I call it.
Israel controls the largest military power in the world, us, and dictates our foreign policy.
So,
and that's openly like an ethno-supremacist Jewish state. So yes, they do rule the world because they control America's foreign policy. Isn't that such a simple argument? Because it's true.
It's so easy to dunk
crazy.
on anybody. It's so easy to dunk on anybody, really. That's why I'm inviting everybody to a debate. Anybody that has the position, debate us.
Yes, and I totally agree. But I just looked this up. So these are Roy Cohen. This is Trump's mentor. All right. These are his rules. All right. And we can examine this and we can look at Trump's behavior. The 3 core rules. Number 1, attack, attack, and attack. Always stay on offense, strike first and hit hard, never give an opponent time to regroup or breathe. Cohen believed that defense was a form of weakness. Yeah. So always be the oppressor. That's very interesting. The only winning position was relentless aggression. That's not good for the war. It's not good that Trump is running a giant military operation, a giant world war on multiple theaters of combat, Ukraine and Iran now, and then potentially China, with the advice of the businessman and real estate guy, Roy Cohen.
And blackmailer.
Like,
most important.
Blackmailer in chief. Blackmailer extraordinary. The original Epstein.
Yes.
Epstein's like a knockoff. Like, this is the guy. Okay.
Yes.
Admit nothing, deny everything. Cohen viewed contrition as weakness and would rather die, literally, as it turned out, than acknowledge error or fault. No matter the evidence against you, deny it. Acknowledging a mistake, in his view, hands your enemy a weapon. I do agree with not apologizing when it comes to media, because like illegal attacks trying to shut you down. But like, you have to take accountability for stuff. You can't. You gotta be a good person. So that's not right. Always claim victory, never admit defeat, regardless of what actually happened. Control the perception of the outcome. We obliterated their nuclear program, right?
Exactly.
But this is literally the war.
We're watching the fruits of this.
Dude, this is literally all Trump and Pete Hegseth do. They attack. They admit nothing, deny everything, and they always claim victory. It's just the Trump administration.
This is what they were taught by. This is what they were taught by.
Isn't that an eye-opener, folks?
So they were talking.
Doesn't that make you think a little bit?
Yeah, that's why Trump bought the hotel that Roy was running blackmail parties in. He blackmailed J. Edgar Hoover.
Right.
Like, that should be so telling to people right there. Like, Trump literally bought the hotel that show a picture of what Roy looks like. You want to talk about phenotypes. Dude, scary. Straight up demon.
I got my tabs a little messed up here.
But yeah, like you can see the fruits of that, right? And the funny thing is like people claim like, oh, Trump is just he's playing the art of war. It's Sun Tzu. No, it's not. It's Roy Cohen. That's who it is. It's not Sun Tzu. He's not a wartime president or anything like that.
Sun Tzu. It's a Jew. That's
a shirt. Oh man,
dude,
so
I just want the images to work correctly. Just let me just play this, please. Open image, a new tab. Yes. We can do it. We can make it work. All right. I have the photo up, and we're gonna cross-reference. So this is the broader philosophy. Never apologize. Use the legal system as a weapon, not a recourse for justice. Oh, that's what was done to us. Manipulate the media ruthlessly. Master the art of planning stories, cultivating journal. Like we gotta do a special episode on this.
Yeah. KGB tactics. I mean, look at this freaking guy, dude. Demon.
That's the original Epstein.
Pure demon.
Wow.
Pure demon.
Wow.
And by the way, he wasn't only involved with Trump. He was also involved with Reagan. Like, he's been doing this a long time. He's been a fixer for
the man. Absolute loyalty and punish disloyalty swiftly. I mean, I bring out the worst of my enemies, and that's how I get them to defeat themselves. That's pretty smart.
Yeah,
I will say
use that.
Like that, and that is like they want to provoke us, right? Like I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Like, and then they get you to crash out, and they go, "Oh, that's like me when I got mad at the quartering. Like I wanted to wring the quartering's neck, and you can't let them do that to you. You have to stand on business and just be calm, even if you know that people are wrong and that you're right. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, we got this guy on one of Trump's shoulders, and we got the rabbi on the other shoulder, the one that he visited the tomb, and that's the angel and the demon, except they're both demons. So, like, this is what we're dealing with here, guys. This is what we're dealing with. Come on. We'd like to have a better world, like to have peace on earth, like to live in a correct and polite society. But it's people like this guy that create predatory systems of screwing people, attacking people, blackmailing people, planning false stories that have created the president and the modern world that we see today. So very, very fun, liberal, happy time. We got this, and I want to read this. An Israeli soldier just cooked an entire meal in someone else's home in Lebanon. An Israeli soldier posted photos of herself picking vegetables from a Lebanese family's garden and cooking in their kitchen while the family is banned from returning. The house still had food in the kitchen. The garden was still alive. Everything was exactly as the family left it, except for the family, of course. 55 villages in southern Lebanon remain permanently closed to their residents. They'll be given to settlers. They'll be given to people that have no history in the land. They'll just be handed it, taken away from people that live for thousands of years. The people who planted these gardens and built these kitchens are not allowed back. Someone else is eating their food. You'll never see the Onion people cover this in the way we'd cover it. You never see the Onion people call these fascist pigs what they are, which is garbage, human filth. You'll never hear that from them because they're bought and paid for and they're controlled. And when I see stuff like this, look at her. She doesn't know what pain is. She got no idea. She lived a very charmed life running around pretending she's a Jewish person. But she goes over there, oh, yeah, we're going to kill them Lebanese. We're going to take their houses. Fuck them. They should just be dead in the dirt, right? Because we're the IDF. We're the Israeli soldiers. We're the heroes. We're the most moral army in the world. Give me a fucking break. Eating somebody else's groceries. I'd love to show you what's real.
This just makes me sick. Makes me sick
really
that they do this. Like, I don't know if you ever seen like videos of them like actually kicking Palestinians like out of their house, like pulling the refrigerators out.
We've
like,
shown them on the show.
It's horrible. It's abhorrent. Like, it's disgusting. And the fact that like people just see this as just like, oh, this is completely normal. This is a moral army. We have to allow them to do whatever they want because God chose them for this position.
I'm not trying to make everything about us, but Alex Jones being punished and having everything taken from him is like the biggest story ever. That's all anybody ever talks about. Versus this is happening all the time. These people are actual like she should be in prison for life. They all should be in prison for life. There should be a massive new prison built in Nuremberg to put all the IDF people in. Like that ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna hear a peep out of that. No one's gonna advocate for that but us. Isn't that interesting? They want to put some sort of false sin onto us because they're so guilty.
I think the message is never let them take your guns. Because if someone comes to my house and tries to take over my garden, I mean, they're getting dealt with, especially in Texas.
Wow. This is about the Tim Heidecker guy. This isn't confirmed. This is just speculation. Someone saying that he called the snitched on my husband to the feds. Okay, great. So that's who bought InfoWars. This is what we're dealing with now. Let's go ahead and just take a look at my Twitter feed. Let's see what's going on. Donald Trump was the only person who could have prevented this takeover, but you stabbed him in the back and called for his impeachment. You're retarded and deserve to lose this.
Wow. Celebrating the boot, bro. Celebrating the boot. It's going to come step on you. These people are disgusting.
That's a good tweet.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. It's exactly what they're doing. This guy, what's his name? Lieutenant Johnson. He thinks that like he's gonna not get crushed by the same exact entity that's gonna take away all of our free speech. Your dad is basically the martyr of this.
How long does it take to find a cat turd tweet? How long does it take? How long does it take, guys?
Talking shit on Theo. Raw egg nationalist is a Jew, so
dude, he's a total fag.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to say that because I know he's an InfoWars contributor. Dude, you support the war. You support Trump still. Like, what is wrong with you?
He's a
Jew. Like, you're an InfoWars contributor. You're on the network. You're on Band.video, and you're a Trump faggot. Come on, man.
Yeah, Jewish.
You couldn't waterboard this information out of me. Oh, there are things men shouldn't talk about in public. What are you hiding? Theo Vaughn's pretty brave talking about his issues. We've all got things we don't want to talk about. What do you not want to talk about, you fucking hypocrite?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, this
I don't
is
like this.
This is an inside attack on him, because he doesn't want to come out and say, like, you're going against Israel. He doesn't want to full out just say that. So he wants to use this as
you have a good brain, Anthony.
To attack
you have a good brain.
I appreciate
That's
that.
correct. No, 100%. All right, we'll just keep scrolling through the slop here. Ooh. It's Trump. He's just
so badass.
And on, and everybody dying. It's like, it's primitive. It's primitive. It's horrible.
It's primitive. It's horrible. Why are you still killing people, nigga? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, they try to make him have more aura than he actually has.
I'm impressed that I couldn't find a cat turd tweet, I will say.
I mean, it's all the same though. Oh no, you know that meme, obviously, right?
Oh fuck, damn it! I sorry, I gotta find it again. We'll stop there. That's everything. This is everything.
Wow. No, bro.
What do we think of this, guys?
This is like bootlicking to the next level.
This is boot maxing.
Oh my god.
Dude, holy shit.
Boot maxers.
You see how we're right and they're wrong? Literally. Yeah. And they have to come out and tell you the truth about, yes, we're wrong. We have this evil position, but it's ha-ha funny time because we make a meme about it.
Well, and you know what I realized as well? It's like we used to say the left can't meme, the right can't meme, obviously, either.
Right. Well, it's the establishment can't meme.
Yeah, they're memes are stale.
Yeah. They're not, it's not counterculture. Like they try to come off as counterculture and they're not counterculture at all because like you're part of the power system. You're part of the club. So they want you to die for Epstein's friend. They want to die themselves to protect Epstein's friend and his heinous legacy of crime.
What a backwards world we live in.
Epstein's friends on TV tell you got to die for Epstein's friend.
And you make a meme like this.
Wow.
That's embarrassing.
That's crazy. You know, I'm going to stay on the profile a little bit more. Let's do a little bit of scrolling. Let's do a little bit of, And look at the framing here. Look, I get it. We're all a little frustrated that a deal hasn't been cut with Iran. But you can hardly blame the Trump admin when the diplomacy team shows up and the retarded towelheads start doing this. So the racism, the dehumanization, the ethno-supremacy, that's all there on our behalf. Of course, that's a reflection of Israel, not ourselves, right? That's what they feel. This is an Israeli take, an Israeli position. We're frustrated a deal hasn't been cut. I'm angry the school was bombed. I never hear these people talk about the school.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess this is another Jew, and he's using like Nick Fuentes, his at whatever is like wing half. Like they LARP. There's so many LARPers. There's so many bots. There's so many Hasbara agents that try to like blend in and chameleon with the America First movement. But like when you have a take like this, number one, when you say towel heads, it's like you're literally like just defeating the entire purpose of what you're trying to stand for. Like that is just.
I'm not gonna do it because I don't want it to be clipped, and I don't want to be mean or anything to anybody. I don't want to make anybody feel a certain way. But like, and the retarded N-words start doing this. Like, why not just call them that? You know, like if you're gonna use a slur, like why not just use the worst one you could think of? Like why not just call them the hard R? Like why not? What's the difference? What? You know, these retarded N-words over there, we got to go kill them. You know, these retarded towelheads over there, we got to go kill them. What's the difference? Let me know.
There's no difference. I mean, they put sand in front of it. You know, sand N-word.
Wow. Yeah, that's what they believe. It's what they call them. It's really sick. It's really disgusting.
This page is just filth.
Yeah, just total filth. All right, that's enough.
I'm sure they had to see the lens.
Think about 2 years ago, what would be going on between these two right now.
Yeah.
And that's another crazy thing is just like the passage of time. And I think everyone feels this. And I thought it was just a thing about like getting older and whatnot, but everyone is reporting this, that they feel that the time just goes. And I think a lot of that has to do with like, we live in a time of scarcity now. Like we don't live in a time of abundance. We're in a recession. We've been in a recession for 2 years. Call it a depression. Really, it's a silent depression. That's what's going on in this country right now. And for them to just refuse to fix the problems and to just continue pushing on, pushing forward, they want to do it because the more negative they can make the country, the more negative they can make the people, because the people are the country, not the government.
Great point. They're bleeding the calf dry. You know,
Sure.
Netanyahu has said this. They're bleeding the calf dry. They're just
It's a halal
slowly
slaughter. It's a kosher slaughter where they're slitting the throat and letting the blood drip out.
Exactly.
They can't have any blood in the meat before they eat it. That's their rule.
Exactly. It's the blood drip of America. And
it's all symbolism, guys.
Stop
It's
it.
what all this stuff is. It's all magic, and we're very against it. Let's see. This is just another one detailing, like you're talking about, the infrastructure being targeted, just like it was in COVID, right? Things are mirroring each other. They want another global collapse. They're going to get it through the war this time and not through illness. They're going to get it through World War III or World War IV, as my dad says. 3rd of April, Russia, major oil export targeted. 4th April, Russia's crude distillation unit. 7th April, India power plant. 9th, Mexico refinery. 14th, India's power plant. 15th, Australia. 20th, Russia. 21st, India. 21st, Romania. 21st, Texas. And now there's another one today.
Wow. We're under attack. I mean, it's
we're
clear
under
to
attack.
see. And the attack hasn't stopped. You know, the same people that attacked during Biden are the same people that are attacking during Trump.
100% true.
If you want to call them globalists, whatever, you can say whatever you want about these people. They're the New World Order, and they're trying to push it. They're trying to push it. They're trying to destroy us. They're trying to break the spirit of the American people. And it's interesting that Trump today is going to probably read from the Bible or whatever, but like, and he's going to use that, you know, if you humble before me, you know, I'll save your nation. We need to humble ourselves before Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Not this fake bubblegum turning point Christianity where Paula White is the heiress of what Christianity is, and where Patrick Bet-David can make up his own Christianity and fill voids, and there's no church history or anything like that. We don't even have to get into that, but it's just like, read the Bible, understand the real word of God and where the Spirit is
we
leading you.
we gotta turn from our wickedness. And a big part of our wickedness is putting up with this system and living in it and thinking that it's okay. It is your job to talk to everyone that you know about the things that are going on right now, because most people have no idea. It's your job to be the informed person that starts that cascade, that gets people informed. That's why I always say, I have no affiliation with these channels. Don't pay me. I'd love to go on one day. It'd be an amazing honor just as a fan and supporter. Judge Napolitano, Glenn Deason, Dialogue Works. If every American was subscribed to one of those channels or all three of those channels, we would live in paradise. Like, there are people out there doing really, really good, hardcore, not just kind of like punditry and analysis like we're doing, but people that worked in like the State Department like 30, 40 years ago that are seeing what's going on right now. And they're like, you do not know what you have wrought. And if you want to find out what we've wrought, you can listen to people like Lawrence Wilkerson, Ray McGovern, Larry Johnson. You can listen to Phil Giraldi, Gerald Salente. You can listen to any of these people talk about this stuff. They'll tell you the truth about what's going on right now. Anyone who's been on the planet for a long time and hasn't been bought into the system or brainwashed, they've been crying for this to stop for decades and decades and decades. It's us, the young people, that have to take responsibility and have to carry that knowledge forward. We can't become the new boomers. I think you were talking about this yesterday, about like how it's not like just the age group, it's the spirit. Right? It could be a millennial boomer, a Gen Z boomer. Like it's demonic. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's the neocon spirit. You know, that's what the boomer and neocon are the same thing. It's the same programming that they used in 2001 to still program people in 2026. And you're still falling for the exact same playbook. You know, they're just changing things around. It's not 9/11 now. It's we have to go and save these free Iran and do a regime change over there. But it's the same exact spirit. And the people that are becoming war hawks and neocons in the name of we have to go and fight the Muzzies, you're a boomer to me. Like you could be 19 years old and you're a boomer to me because that's the boomer ideology. You know, especially if you're a Christian Zionist on top of it, you sprinkle that on top of it. You don't know the Bible. You don't actually understand that it's a complete heresy. And I think that that's what the boomer ideology is and what we see in so many people, especially in MAGA. And I think this is what MAGA has become, is just a boomer ideology. It's become a neocon ideology. We're aligning with people like Mark Levin. I mean, we're not, but they are. They are cool with, being Christians and having these people like rot the Holy Land from the inside, having a pride party in the same place that happened of Sodom and Gomorrah. It's like, do you not see that you are not a Christian by standing with these people? These people are demonic, and the spirit is just clearly not in you for you to see this. Like, it talks in the Bible about carnal eyes and spiritual eyes. I think people have too much of a carnal eye and don't see the actual spirit for what it is. And like, you could judge people by the fruits of their spirit. Donald Trump's fruits are rotten. It's a rotten tree. And every single person that's connected to that tree is rotting with him. Like, we need to completely, cut down the cherry tree. We need to go and move forward from this. And like, I don't have an actual solution, but I think that people in your age group, you're a young guy. I'm a little bit older, but you're a young guy. You need to go out there and we need to get into these places. We need to get fully into these places, whether that's like just starting at like the school board, wherever. Like, we need real America first, real Christ understanding patriots to start to get into these industries and into higher levels of government so we can actually fight against this, because the only other solution is violence. And we don't want that. They want a civil war. They want us
they want the violence to usher in the new system.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's why they've tried to break the old system. The old system's actually good. Okay. The founding fathers set up the best system of government ever devised in human history. All right. And all we have to do is follow that and apply that equally to everybody here.
Exactly.
It's so simple. And that's why the apologetics are necessary. That's why constitutional law talks are necessary. That's why reviews of works like Common Sense or Federalist Papers are very necessary, is because all the information on how to fix all this stuff is already, we dealt with occupying a foreign power that was oppressing us and was making us pay taxes that we shouldn't have paid. It's already happened. So it's 250 years. We're under occupation again, except it's not the British, it's the Israel lobby. And it's our job now to have a peaceful modern revolution where we just walk away. That's all we have to do is walk away. And I think about this often because, like, it's an interesting thing as to where people will go, oh, so you think Israel just totally runs our government or something like that. Or they'll say, oh, Israel doesn't run our government at all. It's all Trump. Trump's people say this all the time. No one tell Trump what to do. Trump does it himself. You hear that, right? Well, here's how I think the influence works. I think it's a percentage game. And I think the percentage of influence that Israel has over our government, especially our foreign policy, but also our domestic policy as well, is well over 50%. It may not be 80, 90% just yet, but it's in the 50, 60% range. And as time goes on, as they push further, as they get more percentage points, you're going to wake up and you're going to be in jail for a tweet.
Yeah. I mean, that's happening. We just watched it happen. We talked about it on the show yesterday in Florida.
Right.
It's going to continue to happen until we stand up. It's like, it's an old meme of like the New World Order being played on a table. And it's just like, people just got to stand up, like we have to break this system by not supporting it. Like, my personal opinion, I'll never vote again until I really know that, like, I have somebody that is going to be our guy, like our actual guy that I've watched and like saw come from a grassroots movement that has no intelligence agency, that has no foreign interest at all. Like, number one, like, this is one of the reasons JFK got killed is because we have AIPAC as a lobbyist in our country.
Right.
And until that's out, until we completely uproot that, we're going to keep running into this problem. And I think maybe a solution could be term limits, because it's harder to bribe somebody if they don't have a long time to be in there. That like the bankroll can't be that fat for them.
We need public elections. We need publicly funded elections where everybody gets a shot. That we got to get that. And people will call that socialism. People say, that's not America. Well, are we living in America right now? I don't think so.
No, we live in Israel.
So we're going to have to try some radical solutions. And one of my radical solutions is nobody over the age of 65 in government anymore. Period.
Agreed.
Almost as big, if not bigger than term limits. Okay. So we want you in there for 8 years max. And we want you out of there before you're 65 or not to run at all after that point. I think that's totally reasonable. That's not left wing. That's not right wing. That's literally just the youth saying, hey, get your boot off our neck. That's literally what we're saying.
What's the age that you can run as president?
35.
35. Okay.
Yeah. Think about it, 35 to 65.
No,
you have
perfect.
it. It's an entire lifetime that you have to choose to run for political office in between there.
No,
like,
yeah.
We shouldn't have career politicians in this country. It shouldn't be a career. It should be something that the most noble people do to be sacrificial and to do public service. It should not be a clout chasing game.
If they're making millions and millions of dollars, that should not be happening. That means that they're being bribed or they're doing insider trading or they're whatever it is that they're doing. And that happens when you have people like Nancy Pelosi, who's like a mummy. You have people that have been in the system forever. And if we can just pull these people out and switch the ideology to a younger man's game, younger woman's game, then I fully agree. I think that we can actually uproot this problem out of our country. But it's going to take getting these lobbyists out. It's going to take
lobbying.
Shaming.
Totally illegal. It should be totally illegal.
Agreed. I'm an Italian. I don't care what happens in Italy. You know what I mean? No offense. Like I care about America. Like you should only care about America. There should be no interest to any foreign government at all. Like whatever you could say about nationalism, but I think like we should be nationalists.
Well, it's like, we're all different flavors of Slurpee, but we're all Slurpee, right? Like we're all the same thing. We're all Americans at the end of the day. But then we got these people, it's like a bucket full of shit. And they're like, oh, we're a Slurpee too. You're like, no, you're not. You're not a Slurpee. Get out of here. You don't belong in this restaurant. That's what this is. Is like, there is no place in our government for anyone that prioritizes a foreign state over our interests.
It should be so simple to see it, right? Like all these pundits, all these people that are.
We're getting racist now. We're getting racist.
That's
being
fine.
Super racist right now. It's really bad.
That's fine. I'll take the blows for that. But it's
racist
really,
to prioritize your own interests, your own country.
Well, and I think that they used the Austrian painter like to attack all nationalism.
Sure.
Like they use that and are like, oh no, nationalism is fascism. And it's not. Nationalism means that you care about your own country.
Right.
That we like isolate ourselves from all of these wars and all of the trying to be over there like the arbiter of truth and telling people
America first.
That's it. It's a simple term. And Donald Trump LARPed as that. Donald Trump ran an entire 10 years of saying that he is that. And then in the end,
America first will be our credo. Man, it's so sick.
It's so sad, man. And I really want people to go and watch the episode of Tucker and his brother because his brother wrote Trump's speeches. He was like one of the first people that was like on the forefront of Donald Trump. And the way that he breaks it down and explains to where he was to where he is now, you couldn't have done it better. You couldn't have done it better. Really go study tape on that. But it's like, that's how we're all feeling right now. It's like, I really supported Donald Trump. I really put my life, my legacy, my talents, my treasures to support this guy. I got attacked. Like, I'm sure you know all about it, obviously, like all of us did. And like, just to completely rug pull us, like Marjorie Taylor Greene is the perfect example. Like she really believed in him. She really fought for him. She really gave up so much for him. And then to be like completely shamed and said, like your father said, like, well, her son got attacked and like Trump was like, good, he deserves it. Like, that's megalomaniac. That's sick. That's like detestable. Like, what are we supporting this man for anymore? Like, if he thinks that about one of his like lieutenants, one of his soldiers of the MAGA movement, and he could just easily throw her in the trash, then what do you think he thinks about us? He doesn't give two shits about us. He doesn't care about this country at all. He has shown that his allegiance is to a foreign nation in so many ways. And it's just like that guy that you just pulled up, I'll die for Donald Trump. Like, how do you not see that this is a spell? Like, he's a spellcaster. Like, you're under an actual, like, golem spell that you're being turned into. And that's what MAGA is its own golem now. It's become its own golem. Like, they're controlling you. They're using dark magic on you to make you out of mud. It's insane.
Damn, sorry, I was looking at Nancy Mace. I think she's pretty, so I apologize. I got a little distracted. All right, so we're 2 hours in. We got more news for you guys today. We got more things we want to cover. Anthony, I want to get into the things that you DM me, because you DM me stuff, and we want to talk about that, of course. Before we do that, I want to show people one more time what we got going on here, and I want to talk to them about shroomforce.com. So, Anthony, you've been taking some shroomforce.com products that I gave you. Well, essentially what all these are is the highest quality, whether it's an adaptogen like a ashwagandha, a golden root, or a maidenhair, or a functional mushroom adaptogen like a reishi, like a lion's mane, like a cordyceps. These are all highest quality 4-to-1 extracts at the actual doses used in the studies to give you a real effect. The scam that the mushroom coffee people will do to you, or the greens powder people will do to you, is they say, look, you're getting 10 different things if you buy our product, and our product is just $50. You get all these different things. Well, spoiler alert, 100 milligrams of lion's mane mushroom isn't enough to do anything to you. You need at least 500 milligrams, if not 1,000, all right? Same with the cordyceps, same with the reishi, same with the ashwagandha. They want to sell you a tepid version that doesn't even do what it's supposed to do on the label. I'll tell you right now, look up the doses used in these formulas. Look at the studies on a PubMed, on a ChatGPT, on Google. Do whatever form research you want to do. These are the highest quality. These are the best priced 4-to-1 extracts you're going to find on any one of these incredible medicinal, powerful herbs and adaptogens. You've been taking the cordyceps for the gym. It raises oxygen carrying capacity, makes you make more ATP, incredibly powerful and nootropic as well. Great positive mental energy. What's this been like for you?
I love it. Literally giving me better cardio. I'm just locked in on my workouts. I'm locked in jiu-jitsu. Like I could focus more, and I have that, like, it's literally like giving me more air. I can't explain it.
Right.
It's like so weird. It's weird. Like my gas tank is being extended, and I'm taking it with the lion's mane, and like the lion's mane is just like opening up my mind, like NZT. Like I feel like limitless, like it's incredible that God put these products out there for us. And then the Rockefellers are like, no, you're going to take petro pills. Like everything that God gave us, we have at our own expense. And Rex is giving an absolutely incredible product for a really good price. Like if you're going to get anything,
I make
go check this out.
I make between like $8 to $12 a unit, and that will become profitable and great once we get motion, once we get people actually trying these things and using these things and loving these things, because I use them, we love them, you use them, you love them too.
Yeah.
It really is like if you're going to get a 2-month supply of lion's mane mushroom and cordyceps mushroom for $60.
That's
like
nice.
show me the better deal. I'll give you a discount code. I do this for the people because I want to fund my operation and I want to make it sustainable. I want to make it consistent. I want to get you the best deal and the best product imaginable. It's going to improve your life. That's what the 360 win is. And that's what Shroomforce is. Really proud of this store. If you're taking an ashwagandha already, might as well get it from me. You're taking a lion's mane already, might as well get it from me. Same with all these products. And I saw someone say that I should sell valerian root. Well, I do sell valerian root, actually. It's in a blend with everything else, but I've got knockout sleep support. It's got the valerian root. It's got the melatonin, the L-tryptophan, the blue chamomile. It's got the magnesium, the GABA, the L-theanine, the lemon balm extract, the hops flower extract, everything you need for sleep. It's all here in Knockout Sleep Support. And this really is, like you talk about Herbal Matrix, this is one of the best formulas ever made. And it's one of the best prices as well. And after this week, I'm raising it $239, and I'm going to make the subscription cost what it is right now. We'll keep it at what it is right now, so people keep that existing discount that they have. But this price is about to go up. So you either want to subscribe and save to it right now, or buy a bunch of bottles of it if you want to stock up. That's Knockout Sleep Support. And of course, that's 50% off.com. That's shroomforce.com. And getting back into it, I love this product. I've been using this product. I need more of this product. You sell the tallow for cooking, and I love it for cooking. It's great for cooking. I really think people don't understand how much they've been deprived of high quality, like skincare barrier products. Because you talk about the petroleum jelly, it sits on top of your skin. It's bad for you. It does all these things. It blocks absorption. Talk about something like this, like a deodorant, like a balm, like a beard oil, like the one you have coming out. This is really like next level stuff because it's the same quality people were used to for thousands of years.
Exactly. Exactly. In all of our products, we make sure that there's going to be actual testimonies to it. And we have so many testimonies, especially from our skincare, from diaper rash to psoriasis to eczema. Tallow is something also God gave us. He gave us the cow and he gave us dominion over the cow. And we use specifically only the suet, which is the kidney fat. And that is the purest, best part of the cow, in my opinion, except for steak, obviously. But to put this on your skin, you're going to see real results. You're going to see things that like dry skin go away, blemishes. It's going to make your skin tighter. It's an absolutely powerhouse of all different kind of antioxidants. It's antiviral. It's antibacterial. And we only use real raw ingredients. So Rex just showed you our wise man's gift. It's actually called that because those are the 3 gifts Jesus was given in the manger. We believe that Jesus can heal all things. So imagine the things that he was given in the manger, right? So we said, well, let's put that into our healing bombs, right? So we have real frankincense, real myrrh, real castor oil. He didn't get castor oil, but 24 karat gold flakes. And it has amazing healing properties. We have so many testimonies. And if you guys want to go and support, it would really help. Like I said, we're trying to get in with Rex's shipping center. This all helps all of us together. You know, you're mute.
I got to take a call. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. But yeah, so if you guys can go and check it out, I actually have a jar right here of our cooking tallow. I don't know if you can see, but it is pure as the white snow, you know, as they say in the movie Blow, disco shit. This is high in vitamins A, D, E, and K. If you want to boost your testosterone, if you want to get rid of fat, if you want to put on some muscle, if you want to look good and feel good, tallow is the way to go. Seed oils are an attack on our body. They cause inflammation. They cause all these problems. We need fat for our brain. You know, these seed oils and the what is it? The medicines that are trying to reverse Alzheimer's and all this stuff is actually giving us Alzheimer's. You want to stop Alzheimer? Use fat. Fat is a natural source, and our tallow is made with our hands. Okay. We make all this with our hands, from chopping it to rendering it. We rent a kitchen space, and we swear to you, we have the highest quality stuff. So if you want to check us out, it's www.theungovernableproject.com. Really appreciate your guys' support. Really appreciate being here and being able to interact with you guys and try to figure out solutions to a serious problem that we have, because we have a serious problem. And if we don't talk about it, and if we don't start mapping out what's going to happen, well, it's going to get worse. You know, I really suggest people go and study the Bolshevik Revolution, because the Bolshevik Revolution is coming for the American shores. And it's coming in a way that is going to be hard to stop, because we have things like AI, we have Palantir, we have Larry Ellison telling you that he's going to send drones straight to your door, that they don't need police anymore. And this is going to be a real problem if we don't stop it. If we don't stop this, then it's not even the Israel lobby, it's the entire network that they control, you know. And I guess it's anti-Semitic to say this, but I didn't tell these people to put themselves in this position. I didn't tell Alex Karp to start a company that spies on Palestinian kids to go and kill them with Project Lavender. I didn't tell Alex Karp to say that the American people shouldn't have a choice in joining wars, that they should be forced. You know, they just put out a crazy manifesto. I suggest people go read it because it's absolutely insane. But we have these nerdy technocratic Jews that are trying to put good goyim into meat grinders and trying to literally come for our rights and for our Constitution, fight against our God. And like I say, there are Noahide laws and all of these things. They're all coupled together. And when it comes, it's going to be harder to fight if we don't start fighting it now. And the thing that they are most afraid of is the pen, because it is mightier than the sword sometimes. So the more that we get out there, the more that we build up people that understand this information and then can go and tell other people about this information, is how we win this. Okay. Young women, young men, children of all ages. Okay. We need everybody to know this information so we can go out there and relay it to the people and let them know that there is a serious attack coming on the American people. And the whole entire attack on INFOWARS and the First Amendment, and probably I would say soon the Second Amendment, when they start doing real false flag events in our country. I really think that that's going to be a tall tale sign for what the times are coming for. And I believe in Jesus Christ, and I believe that he can stop these things, that if we actually humble ourselves, if we actually turn away from our wicked ways, and not in the way that Donald Trump is going to say in his little fake Bible read, but if we actually learn and understand that Christ is King and he is Lord, that we have an actual chance to fight this thing. You know, God bless everybody. And I really pray and hope that we can save this country, because we are hitting a serious decline. It's rotting from the inside. Go to places. You could go to Austin, Texas. Okay. I live in Austin. I went to the Comedy Mothership the other day on 6th Street. I actually ran to my car after the show was over, because it is like, it's falling apart. It's just bums and people fighting each other. It's like, it's filth on all sides. Literally, I go to a comedy show on 6th Street, and I'm telling you, dude, I ran like Sonic the Hedgehog back to my car, because our country, the infrastructure is being destroyed. The people are being demoralized. This is like the Yuri Bezmenov. Go back and watch Yuri Bezmenov, what he says about how easy it is to take over a nation. Like, this is what they've done to us. They've used KGB, Mossad tactics to go and do this to us, you know? And I'm just really appreciative that Rex would give me an opportunity to let you guys hear my voice. You know, I'm new to this, you know, being at this scale. I've been doing this a long time, you know, watching Alex and learning about the truth and being a truth speaker, but like to be actually able to be platformed like this, it's a really humbling thing. And I really appreciate it, Rex, man. So, and everybody in the chat.
Yeah, no, man, absolutely. I'm sorry, just things are happening behind the scenes.
You're
Like,
good, brother. You're good.
Me and my dad talking to each other. Like, here's the thing, guys. Like, we're under so much stress right now, and like my dad's crashing out on me a little bit because I left clothes in the shower or whatever in the bathroom at the office. And is it a minor problem? Absolutely. Is it a big deal? Absolutely not. But we're all just so wound up over everything. And he feels like he has such little control over everything, which he does, has been taken away from him, that like, it's just like, we're having a hard time mentally dealing with all this stuff right now. You put on a brave face, you can do a good show, but like there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of lawyers meetings. There's a lot of crashing out. And, you know, a lot of the crashing out happens to me. It happens on me, and not just from my dad, from the crew, from everybody over the course of my entire life. So to people that call me like a Nepo baby or any of this shit, you have no fucking idea. Like, I've earned every single thing that I have ever been given when it comes to this job and this media and everything that we do. Like, it is a 24/7 job that never stops. You never stop getting calls. You never stop getting text messages. You never stop getting news updates. It's always just more. And even the personal stuff, even the private stuff. Like, here's the thing. I don't want to leave clothes in that bathroom. I'm mad at myself now. I'm disappointed at myself. But hey, I got to run. I got to get on a plane to Vegas. I got to do the shows. I got to get the voice out there. I got to get back. Got to do the show. Got to set up the network. Got to set up the channels. Got to sell my products. Got to pay fulfillment. Got to pay the bills. Got to pay the rent. It goes on and on and on and on. And I know that you guys are just like us, and that you guys have the real world problems, and that you're dealing with stuff like this 24/7. It's one thing to deal with it, and it's another thing to have to go on a show and project power while you're having to deal with it. So I am just so excited to get out of that damn rotten building and to be in a new big place where we're happy and everyone's a friend and there's not struggle and starvation and pain and rage all the time. I just want a new home, right? They destroyed my home. I want a new home. I know my dad wants a new home as well. I love my father. I defend my father. My father's very tired, all right? And he shouldn't be tired. He deserves the right to rest. He's done so much work, but we will not rest until the job is done. So that's my little message there. Your thoughts?
Well, I'm totally on board with everything that's going to happen in the future. You know, I'm all in. I'm all in on the info war. I'm all in on this fight. Like you said, they could take it and something better will come. God will build something way better for this entire army, you know, for everybody in the chat, for everybody that supports this. Like, the fight has just begun, you know. Alex started it, and we're, you know, he's going to still be in it, obviously, but we're going to pick it up too. And we're going to take it to the next level, and no one's stopping us. No one's stopping us. This is the hill that I die on. I know that for sure, because there's no other choice. We have no other choice. Like, your dad was on the forefront of this war, and he's built up so many soldiers in it. And now we need to fight harder than ever, because they're coming for all of us. You know, Trump, he faked the entire I'm standing in the way. Okay. That was all a LARP. Ooh,
No, he was the snake. He was the snake in the damn snake poem.
Yeah. Your dad was actually standing in the way for the attacks
Right.
that are coming on the American people. He was the actual one that was taking the slings and arrows. Donald Trump was in some fake kayfabe, made you think that he was attacked while he's in back rooms hanging out with all these people. Okay. While he's like a couple, like I think like 19th cousins removed from Hillary Clinton or whatever. Like he's a part of the club. He's told you he's a part of the club. Your dad is the actual patriot. Okay.
Right.
Your dad is the actual spirit of 1776. Okay.
Right.
Donald Trump is a LARP. And the people that are following Donald Trump, you're a LARPer as well. You're Israel first. You're traitors to this country. And you better wake up and get off that Trump train because it's going off the tracks and it's going off the tracks fast. And we are going to pick up the torch and we're going to run it all the way to the top of Mount Olympus. So that's what I have to say.
Yes. No, 100%.
Keep your head up and remember God never gives us more.
He's mad at me. He's upset. I'm in the doghouse. I'm in the doghouse. It's his biggest pet peeve. And here's the thing. I folded the clothes up in a towel and I put the towel underneath the bench. All right. And that's not to be tolerated. That's not to be accepted. So I'm bad right now. So I'm having to live and being bad and figuring out. I'm like, okay, I got to wrap up the show and then I got to go drive to the office and get the clothes and he's going to be doing the show. And I know he's not even going to be mad by the end of the show. It's just like, it's just the whole thing. The thing is just like, we've gone a little bit mad. Okay. Like we've gone a little bit crazy. Like over the time, this has all progressed. Like we're very snappy, we're very angry, very aggressive. And that's because we've been put in a survival situation. And all these other people, like they look at our behavior and they go, oh, these people are so kooky, so crazy, so angry. You've never been in the position that we are in every single day of our lives. Just, being oppressed, trying to do our job. Imagine if there are people trying to prevent you from going to work every day. That's basically what we deal with, right? So we're living in a world where a Vice Media or a Chunk Yogurt, a Chanky or Young Turks, they can get hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars to prop up some failing media organization that's a lost leader that just hemorrhages cash because all the hosts get paid multiple millions. Everyone's grifting. Everyone's just there for a paycheck. We, the complete opposite of that, a completely self-funded organization with no sponsors prior to the bankruptcy and all of that, of course. Now we have to have them, but we made our own money independently. We funded the own operation independently, and that's not to be allowed. They do not like that, and that's why they came after us. That's why we were punished, is because we were an engine for unintimidated, uncompromised American liberty and truth, and they don't like that being out there.
Yeah, that's clear to see. They want to take the mic away more than anything. They want to take away the truth from people hearing it, and that's not going to happen. We stand up stronger and taller than ever, and I pray for a little peace in your father's mind and heart. I feel really bad for your family and everything that you guys have gone through. I feel horrible for the people that are going to be losing their jobs and whatnot, that you guys have built such a strong family foundation, and it's not going anywhere. It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and better. But I totally understand why your dad's crashing out and why he feels the way that he does,
Yeah, no, I totally get it too. I 100% get it too.
Yeah. A little side story. When I think Trump just won, I'll send you the video. Trump just won. Me, Eddie Bravo, and your dad went to dinner. And we were all celebrating. We were all in our glory. We were all so happy. We're like, oh, it's the great awakening. We're winning and all this stuff. And now just to see how deflated we are, how demoralized we are. I look back at that video, I cringe at myself because I'm celebrating Trump and all this stuff. But it's yeah, I hope your dad gets his smile back, man. Seriously. I hope we all get our smile back. I pray that in the name of Christ, that we all get our smile back, that we all get some sort of relief and peace in this. And I think that only happens from us standing up against this system, fighting against the people that are psychologically manipulated. I'm not saying go out there and go fight these people, but beat them with information. This like you say all the time, this is such an easy debate. It's so easy to dunk on people. It's oh, you support genocide? Okay, well, you're a piece of shit. You lost. You lose right there. There's no conversation, there's no argument, there's no rebuttal. Like it says in the Bible what Jesus Christ thinks of people that hurt little children. It's like you should have a millstone.
Right.
That's like
exactly.
Oh, you're a Christian though. No, you're not a Christian, because a Christian would never support the ethnic cleansing of an entire nation, even if they're brown. Even if you want to be an Islamophobic and a racist or whatever your position is, that's still not the values or the moral compass of a Christian person. It's just not. So it's the easiest way to dunk on people. It's the easiest way to debate, but we need pushback. We need to go against these people. It can't just be me. It can't just be Rex. It can't just be your dad. It can't just be INFOWARS. It has to be everybody. Everybody needs to go into Cat Turd's comments. Everybody needs to go into all of these traitors' comments and let them know and ratio them. Let them know how we feel, that you are a traitor. We don't agree with you. You're a propagandist, and we're done with it. We're done with your genocidal propaganda. And anybody, there it is. And anybody that really thinks, because I put it up and like I'm getting completely attacked right now by just saying like you're a smart guy and come debate you. There's like all these people like, oh, I'll debate him. I'll put up 5K. I'm like, okay, I'll put up 5K. Let's do it. Like anybody that wants to come and debate, if you feel tired and you don't want to debate, I'll debate anybody on this because it's an easy dunk. Okay, anybody, come on here. Shady and Jeffrey Peterson, Quartering, Misfit Patriot, anybody that stands in the position of a traitor, bring it. I want the smoke. I want it. Sorry.
No, you're all good. Trying to find some more propaganda.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Good.
There we go. And see, all this shit, all this culture war stuff is just it's just like it's the chiclets they give you to keep you on the plantation. And it's calling us doomers, doomer wine fest. Well, fuck you, Cat Turd. You never had to fight for anything in your life.
Doomer.
What'd you do? Fucking basic training in the military and then waddle around for 40 years?
Doomers,
that makes you a tough guy? Are you kidding me?
Doomers.
I did basic training. This is the thing too. And I look, here's the thing. I'm not attacking veterans. Okay. You serve, you defend the country. We have to have people that are soldiers and in the military. There's a select group of those people, the elite people in that group, whether that's Marines, Special Forces, Coast Guard people that rescue people, you know, in storms and stuff like that. Like they're real elites. But here's the thing. Just because you had someone yell at you for however long it is, like 12 weeks or whatever it is at a camp, and you put on a little uniform, little dances around, you're not a combat veteran. You're not all these things. Just like JD Vance, for example. Oh, JD's a Marine. You can't talk bad about JD. JD's a fucking cameraman. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like, oh my God, you got tear gassed one time in Marine basic training. You're so tough. Like it's just like, yeah, we can't ever defeat you. We can't ever criticize you. It's just like, please, because all the real military people, all the veterans that have seen combat, that have seen the real pain, that aren't psychopaths, say, hey, we are against this. In fact, that's what we should close on. Have you seen the video, the protest of the soldiers when they go in, or the veterans, the disabled veterans in Congress? Did you see this? They got arrested?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, I'm going to find this really quick. You talk for a little while. I'm going to find it.
Well, I want to shout out some real veterans. My boy Slade, he was SEAL Team 6. Mighty Warrior, Jimmy Watson, he was actually John McAfee's security as well. Also, what was he? He was a SEAL Team 5. Matt, I can't think of his name right now. Matt Murphy, Green Beret. All these guys are completely against the war. They'll all come on the show as well. I'd love to have them.
We got to do it. We'll set it up.
Especially.
Me and you, we're going to get on call at some point today. Maybe not directly after the show. Maybe when I'm in the car. We'll figure it out. We got to start building the guest list. We got to get some banger guests on later this week too. You said the Palestinian guy was.
He's ready to go anytime, and Brian McGinnis as well. Brian McGinnis was a Marine. He was the one that got his arm broken. We could have some powerful guests on here.
Let's see if Brian is down to do a Friday show with us.
Okay, I'll reach out
Monday, it could be next week, could be next Monday, and see if let's get because we're talking about all this stuff and it's very heavy information. Let's get the Palestinian guy on tomorrow if he's available, or the next day.
Let's do it. I'll reach out.
Let's just see, and you go ahead and communicate with them. Yeah, like here's the thing: we have people with the real world experience to talk about these things. It doesn't have to just be a Mark Levin on Twitter. You know, like we can talk to someone that's actually been there, done that.
For sure, dude. Yeah, like I said, all those guys, Green Berets and SEAL teams that are saying that they're completely against the war, that they're actually kind of shamed that they fought in the war, that they did these things, you know. And it's not that they're hanging their hat; it's just that they're exposing it. And this is what these people did at the where was it? It was in Congress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the short one. I'm looking for. Oh, there's another chemical fire.
Ah, there you go. The world's
Another
burning.
massive fire in Pakistan.
World's burning down. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's really tough.
Beautiful.
Let's see. What's it called? What do I look up? It's Veterans Against Fascism. And they got arrested. They got zip tied. They took them out of there.
Yeah. He said, "What's Misfit's number? I want to prank call him." I think he has a tile business. Find his tile business.
No. We support his tile business. Hey, I'm sure he does good tile work, right? Like, he's probably pretty good at it.
They're gonna put him in the
Everyone's
third temple.
gotta be good at
Actually,
something. Everyone's got to have their talent, you know.
yeah,
Everyone's
he's gonna be putting Talio down in the third temple. Probably, they're gonna use him.
Now, if you don't want to give him your business because he's a genocidal maniac, that's your prerogative.
Yeah,
it's your prerogative. Here's the full video. I don't want 11 seconds. I want the whole thing.
As a veteran, I know the harm that.
Okay. All right. Well, there was really powerful video of them all chanting and stuff. I'm going to play these two, and I'll see if I can find it. I'll play this now.
As a veteran, I know the harm that wars do to civilian populations, but also to our soldiers. I'm talking about the loss of life. I'm talking about injuries and lives changed forever. I'm talking about PTSD and moral injury. We heard the same promises and the same excuses and reasoning for the Iraq war that we're hearing today. And they're shifting constantly to justify our presence in the Middle East.
By the way, that old lady, that's not a boomer. That's a based Chad.
Absolutely. That's a Chad warrior right there.
Yeah. That ain't a boomer grandma. That's a Chad.
Look at that. That's our country. That's our country, guys. You know, she fought for the country. She served. Might be a disabled veteran as well. She gets zip tied, hog tied out of there. They bring her out and say, "You can't do this. You're gonna protest. You're gonna make your voice heard. We're gonna silence you." Wow.
Gulags.
Wow.
Middle East. And we're not fooled. We as veterans know better.
Congress are the ones who approve it. Where are they? They have that power to stop Trump's recklessness. They have that power, and I don't understand what in the world are they doing.
They're also owned by Israel. That's what they're doing. It's not just the right. It's not just the left. It's everybody. Wow.
We need this every day.
Chad.
We need it every day. Yeah, these people are based.
Super. Holding a rose. I'm sorry, man. I'm getting emotional.
Yeah.
These people fought.
Yes,
And they're
did.
getting arrested by the Gestapo. Like,
absolutely.
It's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
To go kill children, to go serve Israel, like this is what we're doing.
Wow. Well, I think that's pretty heavy. I think that's kind of a proper moment to kind of end the broadcast here today. Very serious times we live in, guys. These people are heroes and patriots. When you see stuff like this every day, you're only going to see stuff like this increase as the time goes on and the genocide mounts and the war crimes mount. And just it bears repeating again and again and again. The president of the United States is a war criminal. The Secretary of Defense, Secretary of War is a war criminal. Everyone involved in the cabinet that hasn't resigned and is involved in foreign policy is a war criminal because they all support this. Silence is violence when it comes to this. 100%. And the left used to say that, and I didn't like that because it wasn't true. It was identity politics bullshit. This isn't identity politics bullshit. This is the future of the country. And if you're not out there protesting, making your voice heard, if you're not out there building political consciousness, even in a small way, even just talking to people, if you're not talking to people right now, then you are part of the system. You are part of the problem, and it's time to wake up. Period.
Amen. Sorry, I'm just like
no. It's really tough, man. It's really tough. I'm kind of just emotionally numb because of yesterday, but it's absolutely brutal. And this is why we do what we do. And I'm very excited to have Brian McGinnis. I'm very excited. What's the other guy's name?
William Ashford.
William Ashford?
Yeah, William Ashford.
Oh, Ashford?
Yeah, he's from Gaza.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm saying it right. Ashford?
Yeah, at ASHFOUR. Yeah, Ashford.
Ashford. Okay, yeah. I all right, I got it. I understand. Yeah, we're gonna get these guests on. Brian McGinnis, of course, was the hero, the patriot that stood up in the middle. I think it was like congressional or Senate hearing and called them out on genocide. And of course, the ex-goon, the ex-special forces guy, forgetting his name, congressman, he comes in and he rips his arm off. He broke his arm. He's like, I'm taking that arm for Bibi Netanyahu. Like he broke this guy's arm on the orders of Benjamin Netanyahu and on the orders of his AIPAC handlers. It's what he did. So it's pretty wild. I can't wait to get the story from Brian. I got a ton of questions I want to ask him about that. And also just the military service. I mean, what gets you to a point to where you're someone who's fought for your country, you clearly love your country. You wake up one day in a world where your country is just doing these things. Not even, we could say, Saddam, we could say, Afghanistan, you could point to 9/11. Like there's this genuine emotional response, right? And like that causes people to serve. But you're looking at this now as someone who used to be in the military and is now an activist for peace. How are people even like, I want to see like mass conscientious objectors, from the military. It's time. It's time for this to end. It's time for this to go. If you're in the Navy right now, leave the Navy.
Yeah.
Leave the United States Navy. Leaving the Army, leaving the Marines, leaving the Air Force, that won't do that much. If you're somebody that goes out there on those ships, stop going out there on those ships. Don't sign up to do it. Don't consent to that. They have I think it's 147% recruiting shortage for the Navy. And that's because no one wants to get on these boats and do gunship diplomacy for genocidal war crime state Israel. So it's time for all this to end. And it's time for us to demand a military that actually prioritizes the peace and security of the American people. Imagine if we took, it's going to be over 50% of our budget with the 1.5 trillion that they're going to spend. They want to spend more money than they spent in World War II just on next year's defense budget.
Disgusting.
Think about that for a second. Think about that. Imagine if we spent 1.5 trillion at home, but we can never do that. We can never help you. We can never help your family. You can never have healthcare. You can never have a job. You can never have a school. You can never have a road.
Yeah.
All those things are cheap. They're all cheap. It's not that expensive. The most expensive thing would be healthcare. And how do you fix healthcare? Well, you make it so there's an actual system of how much people get charged for things. Because right now, it's literally up to the doctor and the insurance company how much they rape you. They should make that decision. So we fix that. Number one, we set, equitable prices so that everyone can afford to get treatment. Maybe we offer some help there, some assistance programs. That is literally 10 times cheaper. You probably get that done with like $200 billion than what we're doing right now with this war and the future defense package spending. Because if you look at it, combined with Ukraine, combined with what we've already done in Iran, combined with all of it, you're looking at 1.7 trillion, maybe 1.8. We didn't need to do any of that. And we could have spent that here at home. People go, oh, the inflation, it's getting inflated anyway. We couldn't take care of our own people. Couldn't have had, a few years of peace here. We were actually getting support so we could dig ourselves out of this hole. Couldn't do that? No, we can't do that. It's too difficult.
Tulsi Gabbard needs to step down.
Yes, she needs to resign.
Immediately.
Yes, RFK needs to as well. JD Vance needs to as well, but they'll never do it.
Yeah. Sad times. Hopefully, we can end it on a white pill. Christ is king. He is Lord.
Absolutely.
And this is
Christ is king.
This is
God
his world.
created the universe. He controls everything. We're all living here. It's our job to just try to be more Christ-like and to try to be better people and to praise God. And ultimately, we haven't talked about God a lot on this stream specifically, but it is in the nature of what we're doing. Jesus Christ does not support genocide. Jesus Christ does not support war crimes. So when we are coming out here and we're being against these things, we're actually being Christ-like. It's a Christian activity. Being anti-war, being pro-peace, who is the Prince of Peace? Jesus Christ. It is our job to be the peacemakers. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. So every Orthodox liturgy, you always hear that because it's true. And that's, I don't believe in the Pope. I don't believe in his authority, but the Pope says, and it's based on the scriptures, what the scripture says, that God doesn't listen to your prayers because your hands are full of blood.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Totally the truth. Yeah. Donald Trump is not a Christian, man. I mean, he's showed us time and time again. Yeah, he's a Jew.
We literally, when I was with Jake Shields, we read the page from The Apprentice where he's talking about his Kabbalah teacher.
Yeah,
he's so tired from studying the Talmud. He studied the Talmud so much it made him physically exhausted.
Yeah, he's a Chabadist.
That's
completely.
in writing.
So, yep, it is. And he officially turned over, I think, in 2017, I believe, right? It's when he officially got in.
Something like that.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
I mean, look at Kushner. Kushner ran the entire first administration.
And this one.
Yes.
Arguably.
No, it's definitely.
Well, this time he's not in either. That's the crazy part.
That's the thing. It's they're kind of like an artificial second and third Secretary of State, Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner. They've never been vetted. They've never gone through intelligence vetting. They're not reliable people. They're clearly compromised by their attachment to the foreign ethno state that they're also a part of. It's just Ivanka converted to Judaism. What do you want? What do you want? And they go, oh, so you say it's a bad thing to convert to Judaism. Well, the people that convert to Judaism in Israel use it as an excuse to commit biblical genocide on the people they call Amalek. They call them Amalek. This is the thing is what I'm not gonna say it, but you just call them hard R. Why not? We're just gonna kill all of them, and then you'd see the people would have a reaction to that. But they won't have a reaction to this because they're like, oh, well, it's my struggle. It's not a Palestinian struggle. It's all of us together. It's all of our struggle. They are us. What's done to them will be and has already been done to us. And even though they've had everything taken from them, their dignity remains because they have not submitted. Even though we technically have everything over here, our dignity is totally gone. We've been raped. We've been replaced. We're actually in a worse position than the Palestinians, because when the Palestinian dies, at least they genuinely believe they're going to meet their God. We don't think that. We don't believe in that at all. We're like, shit, you're gonna die? Where's the stock market? I can't invest anymore. You see what I'm saying? The God is Mammon, the God is Belial. We're sons of worthlessness. We worship the money. That's what this country has become. It's time for us to change that. And what better way to change that than to look at the horrors happening all around us and to realize that we are just like the people that are being abused, because we're also being abused. Our money is being stolen to fund all of these things. The reason why Americans are so depressed, the reason why Americans are homeless, addicted to drugs, the reason why we're all struggling is because our birthright has been taken and has been given to these people that stole it from us. They paid our people to give it away to them. And it is such a simple, powerful story. And everyone knows it's the truth. Everyone that hears me knows it's the truth. Even the people that disagree, even the people that are lying to themselves, they know I'm telling the truth right now.
Oh, yeah. We're bonded to it. We're completely bonded to it.
Yeah, joined at the hip. It's like, you see that Epstein Venom meme with Trump?
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah. Super powerful. It's
we're
bonded to it.
Out with it. Go get your final point. Sorry.
Oh no, like we're completely bonded to this. By paying taxes to this country, we are paying to kill children, and we're bonded to it. So I don't know. Repent. Stop paying taxes. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we need to completely flip the system. We need to get our guys inside, and that's I really stand by. I stand by you doing it, bro. I want to see you up there. I think that you have the power to do it, brother. I think if we start building it up and we start, we get you at least to be a senator, maybe one day the president, who knows? I
don't know. Here's my thing.
I believe in you. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not interested in running for political office. What I am interested in is like political strategy and helping people with their campaigns. Okay. I'm useful in media. Okay. That's my job, and like you can affect a lot of change that way. But I appreciate it, and we're gonna find people. We're gonna make it happen. Let's go ahead and watch this. This is everything.
Yeah.
Don't fight it, Donnie. We've been bonded since the 90s. We don't want those tapes to come out now, do we? Call Tucker Low IQ. Tell them that Candace is unattractive. Oh, and call Alex Jones a nut job.
I've given you war. I've given you chaos. I've done everything you've asked me to.
Asked? Silly Donnie. I don't ask. Baby, it's me. He's gone. I'm in charge now. You'll get everything. The wars, the money, all of it. Now about these tapes.
Scary. Spooky. It is. Yeah. I think with the rabbi,
that's why media is so powerful, is because like that expresses like the truth, and that's the truth in 55 seconds, and everyone can see it, everyone can understand it, and like that's why the medium of media and like movies and stories and shows and all that is really important, is because you have to break down these greater concepts to people in a way that it's digestible so they can understand it. It's not like everyone is addicted to the news and knows everything that's going on in the world, but you can see something when it's wrong, and you see the evidence of it as well. And we see that right now.
Yes. Yeah. Moral compass. That's really what it comes down to. Like where is your heart being guided to? If it's being guided to genocide, then you're a demon.
Yes.
Simple. It's such a simple thing. And
I totally agree, man. I totally agree. I think this has been a powerful broadcast. I think we've done a good job. I want to have Anthony plug his amazing beef tallow again. We're small business owners. We're businessmen. This is how we stay afloat. If you guys want to support us in the fight, Anthony's being here, especially this first week, helping me co-host. I mean, the entire week, it's amazing. If you guys want to support him, I mean, everybody's cooking. Everybody's eating stuff anyway. Instead of buying horrible seed oil at the grocery store, why not try a jar of the amazing grass-fed tallow, the suet tallow? So amazing. Tell them about the CLA. Tell them about the absorption, all of it.
So I got it right here, guys. This is our 100% grass-fed, pasture-raised suet tallow. It's just a little bit goes a long way. You could cook all of your food in it. Like Rex said, it is high in vitamins A, D, E, and K, high in CLA. It's also amazing for your skin. It's bioavailable. It goes through, doesn't sit on your pores, and it has real healing properties. Everything that we make is 100% a real raw ingredient. We source all of it from the best places. Like when you're buying our Orange Dream, we're using real orange peels, real Madagascar vanilla beans. It smells amazing. It feels amazing. And it actually does something for your skin. Don't spend $300 on these eye bombs and all this stuff this will literally help the elasticity of your skin, make you look younger, feel better, give you vitality. If you want to come check us out, it's www.theungovernableproject.com. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. You got skincare stuff on here. You got deodorant on here. You got the beard oil coming out. When's the beard oil come out?
Next week we'll have it ready to go. It's gonna
Awesome.
be really good stuff.
We'll be promoting that here on the show. We're always going to be promoting the Ungovernable Project. You got a bunch of cool T-shirts as well. I like the T-shirts. Where do I find those?
I think that if you scroll down on the homepage, we got more T-shirts coming out as well. A bunch.
Awesome.
And I know you.
I really love the body face creams, guys. Really.
Oh, actually, if you can scroll for 1 second, these are the shirts. Yeah, but this is no, not one more. This you guys should go get, especially because it's summertime now. This is our natural. This is our natural sunblock. Okay, you don't want to put the cancerous sunscreens on your body. This is tallow, real pieces of coconut, non-nano zinc oxide, and it is so good. And cocoa butter. Smells amazing. It actually sets in a tan. It protects you from the sun. It has an SPF of 25. It's incredible stuff. If you want to go and protect yourself and put real natural ingredients on your body, go check out our sun gazer.
I'm definitely going to need some of that.
Oh, I got you, bro. I got you.
Care package coming up.
That's
for
sure.
Awesome. Sun
No
gazer.
question. Yes,
and
sir.
You using the whole ingredients and all of this. This stuff is so rich. The way it smells, every single one of these products, like it really makes you feel better. Like the aromatherapy aspect of it too, that also can't be denied. And that's why I use the whole ingredients. And that's theungovernableproject.com for all the amazing beef tallow products. And you support Anthony, you support his mission, you support our show. Really amazing grass-fed, I would say ground beef, grass-fed beef tallow for skincare, for cooking, for deodorant, for beard oil, for everything. Really awesome. I want to tell people about what I got going on as well. JonesCBD.com. If you're taking CBD already, if you're buying it monthly, might as well buy it from me. I guarantee I have the best price. I guarantee I can beat the price of anybody out there. Look at this, for example. This is a sleepy time, nighttime formula. Most of the formulas I've seen that has a CBD isolate or a full spectrum CBD with melatonin, it's at least 50 to 60 bucks. All right, for $37.95, what do you get? You get 50 to 100 milligrams of blue chamomile CO2 extracted straight from Germany. It tastes literally like a sleepy time tea. It tastes amazing. It literally melts in your mouth. You get that. You get 3 to 6 milligrams of melatonin, half dropper, full dropper, and then you get 50 milligrams of CBD, full spectrum CBD in a full dropper. This is made in Texas. This is shipped in Texas. Nose to tail, I control the entire process. This is not me throwing a product at you that I'm not attached to. I developed these things to take them myself so that my family could take them. My dad loves this product. My grandma loves this product. The Ultra Green as well, especially for the older people. If you're looking for something that's super powerful for inflammation, super powerful for stress relief, super powerful for kind of the traditional benefits of a CBD product, but you don't want to leave it under your tongue for the 15 to 30 minutes it takes to get full absorption. My grandma is just like that. She puts this in orange juice after she swims, and it really helps her back. So that's Ultra Green Nano CBD. Really love that formula. And then, of course, you got Ultra Chill. I literally designed this for Alex Jones. It's got his 2 favorite nootropics in there. It's got a 4-to-1 water-soluble ashwagandha extract in there. Super high quality, super high potency. It's got theobromine in it, which is the cacao flavonoid caffeine. Okay, that's why chocolate gives you energy. This has a lot of that in there. It's kind of like a 12-hour instead of the 9-hour caffeine, and it doesn't have the crash. That's all combined together with the powerful CBD plus CBG, which is another cannabinoid base, all to modulate it. I call it Ultra Chill for a reason. This is kind of the premier product on the store. When this is sold out, it's going to sell out pretty soon. I think I have like 200 bottles of this left. If you guys want to get this, if you guys want to try this, I'm really looking forward to reordering this and maybe even making the formula even more powerful. But Dreamwave CBD for that sleepy time feeling. You brush your teeth, you put it under your tongue, you go to sleep. It tastes amazing. You wake up feeling so refreshed. I mean, I was at the airport from Friday to Saturday, and I literally didn't sleep. It was like a 12-hour layover from like 7 p.m. to like 5 a.m. or however long it was, and before I left the plane. And I felt horrible. And I came back here. I didn't even get any sleep. I did a show, and then I got sleep. I got 6.5 hours of rest. But I took this stuff, I put it under my tongue. I woke up yesterday feeling amazing. And I took it last night again. I got 8 hours of sleep, feeling even better. So Dreamwave PM blend, I've got it there. I've got Ultra Green, which is, of course, the nano CBD. Got Ultra Chill, my dad's favorite nootropic blend. You're going to want to get it all or some of it. If you can afford to get any of it, go to jonescbd.com, check it out. If you need these products, I think they can improve your life. That's why I sell them. I don't sell you bunk. I sell you what works. It's called the 360 win. jonescbd.com for all those needs. And I just want to remind you, maybe CBD is not your speed. Maybe you're not interested in that. I have the classic Knockout Sleep Support, the best-selling InfoWars Life formula for year upon year upon year. This was the mover. This was the leader. This is what people were seeking out. When I ran out of the original stockpile I had on 50percentoff.com, I said, I have to reformulate this. I have to bring it back even better than before. I increased the doses of the L-theanine. I increased the dose of the magnesium. I increased the dose of the GABA. I included things like hops flower. I put the blue chamomile in there instead of regular chamomile. This is the ultimate sleep formula. I mean, look at everything you get here. $29.95. Get valerian root, L-tryptophan, melatonin, lemon balm, leaf extract, chamomile, blue chamomile, magnesium, GABA, L-theanine. Literally, this is the best sleep formula around. I've got a ton of other supplements on here as well. I've got the original Brain Force. If you're interested in that, if you like that product from back in the day, it's available for a limited time as supplies last. I will sell out of this soon, just like the Ultra Chill. If you want to get this product, the time to get it would be now. I probably won't reformulate this for many months. So I will reformulate it eventually. If you're interested in that original model, that original formula, I've got Brain Force Plus. You could also bundle the Knockout or Brain Force Plus with toothpaste and save a bunch of money. You can get fluoride-free toothpaste with the iodine in it. Super incredible. My granddad's original formula, I've got a lot of it left. You're going to want to get Super Blue Peppermint or Super Blue Bubble Gum. You're going to want to add that to your cart, add a supplement to your cart. Get the things you need from me. These are things that people take already. Go to Whole Foods, go to H-E-B, go to Publix, go to Brooks Brothers, whatever grocery store you're shopping at. If you're buying supplements, I guarantee I got as good a price, higher quality, and you support the show by buying the product. I really love you all, and I really appreciate the support. For 50percentoff.com, for jonescbd.com, that's jonescbd.com, for shroomforce.com, which I plugged before. It's all those 4-to-1 extracts. They're super high quality. And of course, to support Anthony Graffio, we all got to cook, we all got to eat, we all got to take care of our skin. Why not get the beef tallow? Why not get the beef tallow? Why not try that? I guarantee it's going to do something awesome for your life. You're going to love it for your cooking, for your skin, for your wellness, for your longevity. Like, this is the future. The future is selling the time-honored classics that people have trusted and respected for many generations. Like you say, we have an era of everything that's based in petroleum. It's all nasty. These are all natural ingredients that your body actually knows how to use. We don't sell anything that's not natural and not organic, period.
Yes, sir. God gave us everything. We have dominion over it, and this is what we're supposed to be using to heal our bodies, not these fake pseudosciences and petrochemical based medicines that are slowly killing us. You know,
absolutely
everything could heal us on the earth. So
yes,
big believer in that. I appreciate you, man. Thank you again for having me. You know, I'm always down to hop on anytime, any place. The war we continue to fight. We fight for Christ. We fight for our nation. Really, really grateful for the entire chat. Really grateful for the support. And anytime you want to have me on, my brother, I'm in.
Dude, thank you so much, man. Thank you, Anthony, the great Anthony Graffio. I will see you tomorrow.
God bless, guys. Later.
God bless. Well, we're going to roll over into the Alex Jones Show now. Soon, we're going to do this broadcast on AJN Live as well on Twitter, so you'll be able to watch it there as well. A lot of people have been like, why isn't this on the Alex Jones Network? We're figuring it out. We're working out the kinks. I got to ask my dad for permission. He's a little upset at me right now because I left clothes in the bathroom. But it's okay. We're on a greater mission. I'm sure everything will work out. And if you guys want to support, we showed the website, showed the URLs. Really, best thing you can do is like comment on X, follow me on X if you don't already. I need to have the channel set up, man. It's just this thing where I get like stun locked. Like I'm in Vegas all week last week. I'm working. I filmed 4 different shows. I did like 10 hours of film. Before that, doing the American Journal in the morning, going to the office. All the while I'm running my businesses. I'm paying Film at Center, paying rent. I'm paying postage. I have to print postage. I get paid at the end of the month by my fulfillment clients. It's brutal. I'm spending basically spending like $1,000 a day right now on postage, on everything, on all the bills. So it means the world to me when you guys go and support the stores, because like, this is my life. This is what I've been doing for 5 years. And I sell the supplements because I believe in that industry and I believe it helps people. So thank you all for being here with me today. I'm going to remind you all, you want to go to X or Rumble and find the Alex Jones Show. They're about to be live. It's going to be a powerful transmission. Thank you so much. I love you all. Please consider going to 50percentoff.com and getting some knockout if you haven't already. Thank you very much. I love you all.